hours now, just building and building and building. I mean, I'm looking at it now and it looks great, but then I turn around and I see these 5 beasts, and then I see these shells that they're working with. I really had no idea they were gonna be that big.
How much does the shell cost?
Hopefully 3 of them are. Oh man.
All right, it's time. Load up the tanks. All right, these 5 tanks pointed at your money are about to fire 20 rounds. Blake, fire the first shot.
What? Oh, that's a scuffed one. They got some real scuffed tanks. It literally goes sideways within 1 meter. Does it? Is this even real? Slow motion?
There's so much dust. Oh my gosh, look at his face. Look at Blake's face. No way his money's safe.
So only 19 more, right?
19 more to go. Chandler, fire!
What the hell? Or what's happening?
This is way too much fun.
Can we get some slow motion? Hello, Mr. Beast. Where the fuck is slow motion?
Back here, I can count 8 holes in that shipping container.
Yeah, I see those holes.
No shot, his money's safe. I'd ask you how you're feeling, but we might as well fire the last few shots.
Let's just get this over with.
5 shots. 4 shots remain. 3 shots remain. How much money do you have back there?
I think like half.
2 remain. And of course, Blake, you have to fire the last shell.
The honor is mine.
After this, we'll see if you have any money left. Let's go! Oh, he's running. He's so fast. Is there any money? Wait, it's still there. Yes!
Oh my
Blake,
God.
It looks like your money survived.
We got a fresh stack.
I know you're happy, but we're gonna move on to phase 2 of 4. And in 24 hours, we're gonna blow up
It's
the
a nuke.
biggest bomb we've ever detonated in the history of our channel around your money.
Are you gonna drop it? Are you gonna shoot it?
I'm glad you asked. I'll be right back.
Sure, just put
Blake,
dirt.
what do you think's in those green crates?
I don't know, dude. It looks
Put
like...
dirt
I'll
on it.
answer for you. This is 100 crates filled to the brim with TNT.
How are you even allowed to do that?
I'm not sure it's legal. And while we prepared one of the biggest
How is that
explosions in
legal?
YouTube history, Blake began to strategize on how to keep his money safe.
Step 1, we gotta take everything flammable out of here, man. All the wood has gotta go. Step 2, water tanks. Step 3, I wanna move the shipping containers that I got. I just wanna close them into the other shipping containers. So then step 4 is just walls, cement, bricks, cars if I have to.
Explosion is a lot worse than the tanks.
This is bigger than that safe that blew up.
Yes. Every single thing inside of that, destroyed. Come on. The first time, he lost $250,000 in this video. We gonna repeat it?
No.
With phase 2 commencing in just 18 hours, Blake gave the workers he hired a life-changing speech.
Gentlemen, we survived day 1.
Yeah, give it up, come on.
Woo! You were good, you were great, but there's still $500,000 back there. So let's get to work!
Let's do it!
Let's go!
And because at this point, Blake had been awake for over 24 hours, he trusted the construction workers to finish the job while he got a good night's rest.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. This is Blake going dark.
And because he was so exhausted, Blake slept for way longer than he planned.
All right, I got a good night's sleep. About to find out how
slept
much
12
progress
hours?
was really done overnight. Like half?
Or where these explosions are around
That
it?
means nothing has happened since I've been gone.
Just dig a hole and put the money in the hole.
Let's see what it looks like over here.
Even after his inspiring speech, the workers that Blake hired didn't get much of his plan done. And with only 6 hours remaining, Blake did what he could by covering his weak spots with spare parts, bricks, and more cars.
Looking good in here, looking real good.
Probably have rules that he can't do the smart things. He needs to be cool,
Oh,
I
Mr.
guess.
Jimmy!
What am I about to witness?
If you listen close, you can hear beeping. It's actually a school bus coming, and it's gonna be plopped right where you're standing.
I assume it's not full of children.
It's a short bus.
That is just not what I asked. This is our brand new Feastables bar, new flavor, new branding. You wanna try it, Blake?
Yeah.
I'm using our snack products to distract them from telling them where to put the bus.
Dude, honestly, this is better than all the other ones.
All the other ones.
I promise. Anyone want a piece of chocolate?
Oh!
Oh!
Did you get that? Hey, Blake, 5 minutes till boom!
I need 10 more minutes. Just give me 5 extra minutes.
You have 4 minutes. Bro, you're spraying them with water.
Probably feels good.
I don't think they agree. They're literally getting off the car. They've got 90 seconds left. Blake, you're running out of time.
Go! Go! Come on! Come on!
Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Stop. Turn it off.
I think it's gonna fly off.
Blake, cut it off or I start taking money. Let's go over to the bunker. You narrowly escaped death from the tanks. Let's see if you can do it again. Let the sun go down so it's a little darker now. This is the biggest bomb we've ever set off.
Yeah, this is the first bomb I've ever seen.
Blake, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm sweating now.
This is the detonation device. Here you go.
It's live?
Yes, it's live. 2 days of work, 17 cars, 6 water jugs, 4 shipping containers.
What? Explosion doesn't go around even.
$500,000
What the
cars,
fuck?
6 water jugs, 4 shipping containers,
Cringe.
$500,000 on the line. Let's find out if you're going home rich or with nothing. When you're ready, Blake.
3, 2, 1. Mom, I love you.
Oh my gosh! That fire storm is massive!
Can we go put that out?
Before we go put it out, I'm just wasting time.
Run! Whoa!
The fire extinguisher, go! Go! Let's go
How
see the
hot does
birds.
it get?
No.
Oh, it's on fire over there.
Oh, be careful. This.
Dude,
Get off my money!
The fire's still going on
It's
up front.
fine.
Blake is moving sandbags.
Please don't be ashes. Please don't be ashes.
What do you see?
I see green!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
I see a lot of dirt on it, but it seems to survive.
Whoa! I knew it!
Blake, you've officially passed phase 2 of 4. Do you want to see what the next challenge is?
Yes.
elephant stampede.
All right, Blake, for your 3rd challenge, we're gonna be dropping flaming cars filled with gasoline on top of your money.
Can you tell me how many cars?
lot.
A lot?
A lot. This is going to be the hardest phase yet. Blake will not
That's probably
only
the
have to
easiest
deflect
phase.
the attack from the sky, but he'll also have to protect his money from the flammable gasoline seeping through the cracks of his defense. And after we drop the cars, I have another surprise. Good luck.
I want the crate with the money in it to be stuffed with concrete. That shipping container that's just sitting, plop that on top of the money.
Since Blake had been working so hard for the past few days, he ended up going right to sleep and saved most of his work for the next day. And although he seemed confident, this challenge would soon prove itself to be more difficult than anything he's ever faced in these videos.
All right, this is day 4. I'm feeling like a zombie. We're gonna take the other shipping container that I have, we're gonna pick that up and we're gonna put it in a formation to where the point is facing up, so it's like a pyramid, and the cars will hit it, doom, and fall, but not on the money. We gotta get that shipping container on top as soon as possible. It's starting to worry me a little bit.
Over the next few hours, Blake did everything in his power to place the top shipping container at an angle to deflect the cars, even if that meant using wooden logs to prop it up.
If this container does not go exactly where I want to right now, I'm probably losing a lot of money. We did it! Oh, that makes me feel really good. The water tank, we bring that over to like right here, fill that thing with bricks, and then we're gonna take the last car we got, put it right here. That's gonna block all this. It's gonna look great. We got a plan, baby.
But what Blake didn't know is I was about to introduce a twist. Do you want to know what the twist is?
Yeah.
Follow me. See that flag over there? That's
have
a
to be
catapult.
inside it.
So as cars fall from the top, giant flaming balls are gonna be hurled from the side.
Dude, I've been guessing.
Trebuchet.
I never thought catapult. I have like no more materials. I have nothing else to use.
Actually, that was a
Throughout the final hour,
trebuchet.
Blake
I think.
raced
What
to
was
cover
it?
the weak spots of his fortress. However, there was still a key part missing. His water truck, which he sent to refill in the morning, was painfully late. He has 90 seconds left.
All right, here we go.
As always, it comes down to the wire with Blake. 60, 59, 58, 54. He's drenching everything in water before we drop the cars to try to protect
How
his
much
money
does that
from the
help?
fire. 30 seconds remain. You really think this is gonna stop the fire?
Oh yeah, baby.
3, 2, 1, drop it! Just for that, I'm not showing mercy on the last one.
You knew that was gonna
That was
happen, dude.
intentional.
Oh man, moment of truth.
Look how high up that bad boy is. This is only the first of 5 flaming cars we're gonna be dropping, on top of the 5 flaming death balls from the catapult. You ready, Blake?
Get this going, dude.
Light it on fire! Now drop it!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Hold on, everything's actually setting on fire right now.
The burning car successfully rolled off the container. However, the wood that Blake used to prop it up quickly engulfed in flames.
Dude, what's going on? What is happening?
What in there is on fire, Blake?
I don't even know what to say.
All right, what was on top of the shipping container?
All right, there is wood there. Let's not jinx it. Knock on wood.
You put wood? And you knew we were dropping flaming cars?
I needed to use them, dude.
Luckily, Blake did surround his money with cinder blocks, so there's still a very high likelihood his money is unburned. And since we're about to go into the coolest part of this video, obviously now I'm gonna tell you about Acorns. Their debit card is meant to help you grow your money, not just spend it, which I'll tell you more about in a second. Fire!
Wow.
Acorns just launched the new Mighty Oak debit card that they made with Dwayne Johnson. Cool thing about this debit card is every time you make a purchase, it automatically rounds up to the nearest dollar and invests the difference for you. Believe it or not, your money is also under attack. Not by giant flaming death balls, but by things like bills, spending, and inflation. And when you're not spending, your money will be hard at work in two of the highest APYs available. Chandler, what does APYs mean? It means you can fight back against bills and inflation by growing your money, just by having your money in your account. Blake, how you doing, buddy?
I'm remembering what it feels like to lose one of these things.
Whoa!
Oh, it's a direct hit.
Oh, right on the money! And just from signing up, Acorns and I are giving you $20 to start growing your money. So go to acorns.com/MrBeast to learn how you can make your money work for you. Light it on fire!
Mr. Beast, you know there's like 90% children watching. Acorn? What the fuck?
The rain of fire continued all throughout the night. And as the flames only grew bigger, things sadly started to look really bleak for Blake's money.
No.
That fire was raging for over an hour and a half.
It's either all gonna be there or it's not gonna be there at all.
That right there is a bunch of logs of wood. He accidentally created a giant bonfire.
He thought he was making a fortress, but he was actually making a furnace.
I mean, there's still a chance the concrete protected the money.
Blake, moment of truth. Did the cinder blocks protect your money? Or was the fire just too much?
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh.
Those are ruined. Wait, hold up.
The money is fried.
It was real money as well.
It's 1,000 degrees in there. Let's be real with ourselves, Blake. It's gone.
As you saw, most of the money looks like this.
Another loss. Yeah, this one hurts more than the laser one. What hurts the most is that I worked so hard for nothing. Yeah, it sucks.
The challenge is officially over. And before you go, Blake, I have an offer for you. You have two choices. You can either walk away with $100,000, or you can get a third and final chance to compete in a future video.
All right, I'm coming back.
You're coming back?
I'm coming back.
Okay. Blake's final chance to be in a video is going to be right here, but it won't be uploaded until February. I don't think me, the audience, everyone can bear to see you lose a third time. I'll see you then.
Actually abusing.
The best Grimstroke partner with all the he does it all, right? He is good with the info, but he also
Yes,
does
he's well
so
off,
with
probably.
the,
For you, $100,000
blind.
from Indonesia is like
it's not solar
life-saving.
bind, it's soul bind. It binds their souls. It makes full sense.
lives a
Why would I
privileged
think it's
life.
solar bind? There's no sun, not even in the picture. So soul bind, yeah, with the pulverized, it's just such a good combo, you know. And later, like you get the shard on the Grim, you dispel him once, he gets the level 15 on the Primal, he dispels himself too. It's like it's really strong. And for the other core now,
I
don't
saw
they
the
go
picks
for
and
the Lena
Toby
once again?
won. That's a good question.
Well, they could, if they want to. But a question: so Soulbind
That is a
and
good
Pulverize,
question.
they do work. Primal Beast catches 2 heroes, right?
Yes, I mean it's a little bit buggy. Like we just played a tournament where, like, we did all these 3 heroes, same as Adonis, and like I soul binded 2 people. Primal started ulting them, and then the Tetchy's sticky bomb stopped the pulverize. because I don't know, it made him too heavy for Primal Beast. Maybe he was not strong enough. It just, I could find it replay right now. It just stops. It like looks like it pulled it down and Primal Beast couldn't get him up again. But yeah, it does work usually.
Did you win that game?
Yeah, we won almost every
Lena
Primal Beast
again?
Grimstone game. And
Really,
Lena
man?
again, yeah. I mean, he did struggle in the game, but that was by far the best lane they had last game.
So Adonis, they were looking at Milan's games, and they knew what to go for because it has been tried and true. As you said, this is a combo that wins quite a lot, and maybe it might be the combo that brings Adonis a lot closer to victory than they were in the previous game. So Lena does get picked up, but sometimes Lena just beats up her own teammates if there's a Winter's Curse in the fray. I think Galaxy, they're gonna have that Winter Wyvern. You talked about this hero being weak in lane, so that is something that you can exploit if it is a support Winter Wyvern.
The yapping.
Mi nombre es Andrew Callahan y estás mirando Canal 5. Hoy estamos en la frontera, en una ciudad que se llama Gringo Pass, muy cerca a México. I'm a gringo
The wall
myself, trying
works.
to pass the time and figure out what the heck's going on. I've been
Or
hearing
what?
a lot about the border crisis.
The surge at the southern borders.
You can just climb the
Muy
wall?
cerca a México. I'm a gringo myself, trying to pass the time and figure out
Ah, well, I guess there's
what the heck's
young males come through then. No old people,
Going
fat
on?
people, women, or
I've been
children.
hearing a lot about the border crisis.
The surge at the southern borders.
10,000 migrants.
How do you build a wall
per
you
day.
can't
Border
climb?
crisis this, border crisis that.
More barbed wire on the border.
The
That's
border,
not
they say,
imba
is closed.
expensive.
It's not.
But as you can see, there's not diddly squat happening behind me, and that's all by design. A few weeks ago, Arizona decided to shut down this particular point of entry because it was being overflowed with migrants who were seeking asylum in the United States.
Derek, there is no traffic here.
However,
I have a sweeping suspicion that despite this actual vehicular passageway being closed, there's still a lot of migrants nearby who are attempting to enter the U.S. using
Nice barbed
different
wire.
means than a
Did it-
vehicle through the port of entry.
Little
Let's go
W.
do some investigations.
I began my investigation by attempting to breach the east side of the port of entry, walking carefully through the Border Patrol parking lot with confidence and purpose to avoid suspicion.
Can't you just add a flat surface at the top?
We see one of their helicopters fly by, but aside from
It's
that,
angled?
there's absolutely no one around. Or so it seems. As I continue to walk, I notice a suspicious white box truck in the back corner of the parking lot. It appears to be blocking something, but I'm not sure what. In order to get around the truck without raising suspicions, I feign interest in a local stray dog, who I can see frolicking in the distance behind the truck.
Perrito, perro, amigo, ¿qué es tu nombre? Perro, ay, perrito, ¿tienes hambre? ¿Quieres una treat? Look.
As I suspected, there they were. Hundreds of migrants, seemingly of African origin, lined up against the border fence, hidden from the cameras by Border Patrol. Then, to my left, I see Spanish-speaking migrants, who were already being processed.
Sup? Hola. ¿Qué es tu nombre?
Roberto,
Mi nombre es Andrés. ¿Dónde eres?
de México.
¿Cómo fue tu vida en México?
Pues que por los carteles nos sacaron. Nos
Sí.
sacaron de las casas.
¿Qué ciudad de México vives?
En Veracruz,
Sí,
sí, muy peligroso. Pues es que gobierna el cártel de Jalisco.
sí,
Sí, pues te piden cuota y como si no tienes dinero, ¿de dónde les vas a dar?
sí.
Y pues te sacan de tus casas.
Authorities in Veracruz have found 34 bodies wrapped in plastic bags in refrigerators.
The Navy says the suspects are part of the so-called New Generation Gang.
Que somos el grupo Matacetas.
Y estamos amenazados que no podemos regresar.
¿Y estás con tu familia aquí?
Sí, con mi esposa y mi niño.
¿Y qué quieres hacer en los Estados Unidos?
Pues quiero ir a trabajar.
Sí. ¿Qué tipo de trabajo prefieres?
Pues no sé, su tío de ella dice que me va a acomodar donde él trabaja.
¿Es tu primera vez aquí en los
Sí,
Estados
mi
Unidos?
primera vez.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Y qué piensas?
Pues hay que ir a probar a ver
Sí.
cómo nos va.
¿Y ahora estás con la migra aquí?
Sí, está.
¿Ellos van a deportar o no?
Pues no sé, creo que ya nos van a dar paso para adentro.
¿Hay una ciudad que piensas que vas a ir o?
Pues él está en Los Hills, California.
Sí. ¿Tienes familia en California?
Ajá, su tío de mi esposa.
Best of luck, man.
Sí.
Gracias. Sí.
Roberto's ultimate destination was Lost Hills, California, a small working-class town outside of Bakersfield, where the primary industries are pistachio farming and oil field drilling.
Very cool.
So flexible here.
Crystal Maiden. So it will be either Monkey or Winterman.
This guy's a propagandist.
That-
Badminton strike.
is
Please
that
elaborate.
your real voice now with which you spoke? You always
Elaborate.
Okay, so you always speak like this and you want to sound manly, but that's fine. And Yumi will get the keeper
I have a
light,
manly voice.
so that's gonna be a keeper in the mid lane. And no, it's a mid lane Monkey King with RMN playing a position 4 Crystal Maiden.
Pretty manly
It
voice.
has been some time
Oh, I
since
prefer
I've seen
manly
people go
voice.
for a
Very
position 4
manly.
CM, but or actually no, RMN is the
Only-chan.
one that has been playing 5 for the majority of games, it seems.
Yeah, I think he might just go safe lane. Like it's just a hero preference. And he goes safe lane with the. I think he should lane against the Primal Beast, right?
Miracle Arc Warden again.
So we'll
What
see.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, Kotal of the
You're playing
Light
low ranks,
on
guys.
the
Where
mid
is
lane.
this retard
That's one
heroes?
hero that can like bring the difference in the game. If he has a good start, like gets a fast low 6 with some stacks, gets the earn going, he can get out of control fast. I think it's the best bet Adonis has.
You can see that we have a Sing Sing fan here, playing the Cottle of the Light, and no Bottom of the Moon, unfortunately, for us to look
Is
at.
that what
But
Sing Sing says? Kotal
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Light?
Yeah, he
Just
always
made
says.
it up. Okay. Great minds think alike. What can you do?
Very, very true. But game 2, Adonis, they did alter their draft a bit. Nigma Galaxy, of course, as well. So looking at it, more or less chances for Adonis to put up a serious fight?
I think slightly better. I think just the combination of their heroes are easier to pull off, and they have a lot of like things to fight early game. Still might get outplayed in the lanes, but if you look from the draft perspective, like they have seriously like stable lanes. Like Lina in the safe lane versus the Doom can get punished, but hold that thought. We might see another 5v5. Miracle is a bit away though.
Here we go, first blood again.
The
This time to
first
get better
ones-
position.
They're the first ones to engage though this time around. Enigma Galaxy.
Here we
goes,
go,
leading the
Ghost.
charge, running into
Oh,
the enemies.
beautiful.
Great connect as well as the LSA Boundless Strike to allow Ghost to escape, but that's
Zigzag.
not going to be happening. Zigzag this time around, he is the one.
First time chat to
who draws
type
first blood.
hide the text. That's a giga chat. I will, just for you.
Luckily or unfortunate for Adonis, it's not any of the
Thanks for
cores
reminding
because
me.
the first blood,
What a
so
nice
it's not
friendly
gonna be
community.
the end of the world. But we spoke before. This first blood can actually make a difference in the lane.
It most definitely can. Zigzag is gonna have a very nice start. You talked about him being a really good techies player, and he showed it in the previous game. He had a couple of snipes on the Ember, and
community is so
without
positive
RMN
nowadays.
saves, those would have worked out even better. As there's a healing salve
Miracle,
in the river.
get
but
him.
It's only the Monkey King baiting Miracle. On the other hand, you have to be
Ooh,
more
another
careful.
kill.
Makes his
Can I
presence
get him?
known. The sticky bomb will connect as
No.
well. As the stroke
Or-
of fate, he dodges the
Wait,
damage.
hold
of the
up,
sticky
wait
bomb,
a
will be
minute.
able to dodge the illuminate. However,
Tip him.
Boundless Strike
Oh,
slows
I
them
got
down,
it.
at least picks up the bounty before he kicks the bucket. And that's
In case
gonna
you
be a
don't
core
know who they're
that
playing
gets the kill.
against,
So Nitro,
they're playing
his
against
lane is going to be much easier. And actually,
Among
they
Us.
send Miracle to the mid lane on the Arc Warden.
This is Adonis.
Sumail has such a tough
They're
time
all,
laning
what is it,
last game against
Iranians.
This guy, so he's like,
So they're basically a tier
Miracle,
5 team?
This game you go mid. Just kidding.
They're
They
pretty
want
good.
to put Monkey versus Amir
pretty good.
matchup tough, so makes a lot of sense. Miracle, ex king of the mid lane, you know.
This-
I think he'll do fairly well in this matchup.
Standing on the creeps is so cheating. I think
Remember the old Liquid era where I think it was a major at which he didn't die until like the upper bracket semifinals or something. So I still remember it. That was a meta where a lot of mid Magnus was being
Okay,
played,
this
and
is
you
a
just
good
couldn't
lane
kill
for
this
Radiant.
guy. It felt like
not
he
sure
was
about the
just
mid
10
matchup.
times
Bacardal
better
is always fine.
than everybody else. But either way, Adonis they do
Maybe
start
he
to
was.
through the 2-0. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
2-0
he was.
better
But this
start
carries
than
a
last
male.
game, and
He's a primal beast. Yeah,
considering-
that's not a fun lane.
like their heroes, like they actually might put up a fight this game if they play a bit more stable.
For sure. This top lane though, it is dangerous with the Crystal Maiden and the Monkey King. Sumail actually running forward with the Blood Grenade being used, a little bit of a bad communication between the two. Maybe he could have gotten the kill. Now, eating that Stroke of Fate, not dodging it properly with the Mischief. Sumail takes some damage, but still he's
Come
the
to
one with some
Iran,
dominance
we have
in
a
the
huge
lane.
fangirl base of you.
using a lot of resources though on Crystal Mail. I mean, this monkey did feed second blood, but he got
Many
like 5
wipes.
stick charges out of it. And it's kind of making a big difference. Still, with some levels, there's a potential for Primal Beast and Grimstroke to fight his back. But first 2 levels, they're a bit weaker.
Black Mamba goes down. The Inkswell will connect on Samael, and with the onslaught, not enough damage. Nitro loses the trample as well. Won't be able to finish off Samael. So it is gonna be the
actually a
for
kill.
Enigma in this game. He got stunned up. He's flying, and look at his wings. They just cannot fly any longer. He's way too fatigued.
Let's have a look at chat.
For the cold embrace, but they're gonna be melting that ice up. Lina
Totally dog
bringing
shit.
in the heat, and Kuroki dies.
Classic
It is gonna be the third kill for
Kurokoi.
Adonis here. Laning stage looking decent for them in terms of kills. In terms of CS, it's another story though.
CS mid.
Yeah, but this top lane is sort of stabilized, you know. The lane control is very
Not like
good,
they use in
and
normie
they're
modes.
still, like,
Not like this.
farming well.
4K more plays by Kuroki.
Swell from back Mamba, and it's gonna pop, and he needed to be more careful. Arman is gonna try to finish off Mamba, but that just means free experience for Nitro, all for himself. Also gets the healing lotus. Doesn't get much better than this for a Primal Beast.
Huge win. And if he's gonna be pulling the next wave, he might have like a wonderful game, but hold that thought. Monkey's gonna go on him with the CMT pin.
Yeah, they want the Primal Beast on the
No
top
attempt
lane.
by bypassing auto mod
Trying to get
filters.
on top.
So you
He
cannot
has
type
the
red
onslaught
with
and the
an
uproar, extra
F3,
slow,
for example.
extra armor, and they cannot get the chase in. But you know which lane is working really well for Enigma Galaxy? It's the Miracle lane. So Samael sent him there to avenge him, and Miracle is doing an amazing job versus the Coddle so far.
Yes, but it's like how the color.
So look at the CS. How good is he really?
He doesn't do so well in the wave actually, but he's always like, look at him making the stacks, and like he'll be closing on that for anyone. Zigzag?
That's a solid blast off, but he misses on Ghost, only connects on Kuroki, and he's gonna be dying because since Cold Embrace this time around, Ghost will be fine. And Shadowless fighting until his death. And in the end, it seems that he is gonna be the one going down.
He's gonna stun. Here it comes.
As you mentioned, has an LSA one more time.
Oh, the ward!
He places a ward. What's the kill? Very nice.
Oh, there's a question mark.
Not enough. Kuroki got lucky once, but not gonna be happening twice. Nice play. Gets the kill. Nitro. Only too deep this time around. Samael will gets another hit.
Araman, what the fuck are you doing?
Black Mamba gets the connection as Araman going for Black
Mamba.
Mamba
Getting outplayed by rank 500.
Combat, they would say, but it is gonna be Black Mamba who stays
alive. Man.
However, a bigger kill happened. Miracle got a solo.
Miracle, even without those solo killing. I knew me, but top lane, Black Mamba and Nitro really showing off, you know? Showing off we spoke yesterday in the NA qualifier.
Nope. Look at Miracle.
So feed again, nice rotation by Kuro, and instantly Miracle 06, he wants to keep out the pressure. Bottom lane, Zigzag and
Quick
Shadow
reminder, playing Falcon
again.
tomorrow.
Will they pay this time?
Team sorry,
Miracle
play
keeping in, real team or
Falcon.
It's a clone, but it's too deep. Actually,
it's real,
the real Miracle coming in. Shadowless, there's gonna be a spark trade. Gonna try to deny himself. Please hit to me. Why are you
Mal died again.
He's the one that woke him up. You know what though? Samael was left all alone, so he didn't
But
lose
I
his
now
life.
watch tier 1 LG vs IG because no one cares about Chinese Dota. Well, bro, who cares about Chinese Dota?
To come over. So again, not too bad for.
We're here to laugh at other people and their misery to feel better about ourselves.
They should be doing better in probably.
Yeah, 6 minutes in, 9 to 8, and
watching Team Star struggle against a tier 5 team makes me feel better.
You know, Miracle is having a good game, but as I said, like usually in this kind of a matchup, like tier 1 versus tier 2, you expect like a big discrepancy in the laning phase, and just Adon is showing they can play lanes versus.
Level 5, I just call
they
it.
can play lanes, but I knew me is having a real tough time this game.
Oh, actually, Nitro
Okay, hold
He's
up.
gonna be trampling over Miracle. Nobody to save him. Cold Embrace, not enough.
Manly
Yes, but
play.
himself
Look
a
at this
comfortable
guy.
position, but
And
here comes his
EM.
laning partner. He smashes the Crystal Maiden into the ground. Will be removing
Wait,
the
how is
and
Monkey
Samael
King here?
finally
What?
comes over to assist his teammates.
A
He's
level
gonna be getting
4
the Jingo Masters.
rotation
One
for
more hit,
Monkey
even
King?
with the added armor, it's not gonna be enough. Now chasing
What the
onto
fuck?
Black Mamba. How dare you bully me in the lane? One more hit. He might need 2 more blast off. Will be preventing him from doing so. And the new me is back with full HP, full mana, but still level 5. Sumail, however, is level 4, and the install
Level
won't keep in
4
place
carry
long enough
rotating.
for Adonis to get themselves
It's
a
a
kill.
tier
Black
5
Mamba
team.
is on a mega kill streak.
Imagine they're playing Team Falcon this game.
Black Mamba is soloing the Enigma Galaxy
Oh,
right
man.
now. I mean, just joking, they're all playing very well, and he's gonna get himself a Wisdom rune, so almost 6.5 level
net worth
at
than
minus
Connor.
7.
To be fair, the Irene are pretty high ranked.
Look at that.
Predator
2.5
midway is
net
ranked
worth,
250
no, 14
immortal,
under
according to Milan.
Miracle.
Guy is really crushing it.
Uh-oh.
Use the Tempest double.
Oh,
but
not
it's going for
again.
Miracle is dead once again. Zigzag, maybe he can kill him.
And a lot of
Not even
gold.
Close. The Tempest double extra.
They're
gold as
actually
well.
losing.
They want it, and they're gonna be getting it.
They're
Also, the tech
losing.
does leave Lina unattended, so Ghost finishes him
I
off.
didn't
It's gonna
really
be the
know me
first
chat for this.
usage, But Miracle more farmed than the Lina,
Black
and a more
member?
important hero than the Lina as well.
Therefore, it's realistic for a team who won.
Somewhat.
Well,
They're
literally
both
no,
kind
yes.
of pos once in their teams, but it's just this Lina will have so much space. Kuro gets slowed by the coral, but Iron Man is here to help him.
Kill, and Yumi only level 6 on this keeper. He just hasn't been having a good time. Speaking of not having a good time, Sumail is level 5 compared to Nitro's level 7. Just going in with the
Is that just a solo
Onslaught
kill?
has the pulverize as well. No boundless strike for him. The Silence will
Holy
connect,
shit.
but not even needed. Nitro does it on his lonesome. Sumail dead once more. This Monkey King not working out.
Yeah, I mean, you
Oh,
just
man.
cannot fight on your own versus this combination. Even against solo Primal is so hard.
is
but
embarrassing.
Primal plus Grim, they're both level 7. The Monkey King is like... He needed to make much more better situation for himself earlier. Right now, he can only just dodge them.
Why the Brian's
Actually,
divine
Dodgers
pop?
going for a fight. Shadowless going on to go. They're trying to get
Uh-oh.
all the damage done.
Help
Have
is
the level
coming.
6 on the Techie. Sumail is going to be dealing with the
Cuddle
Murray.
is here.
Disarm, boundless strike though. You cannot disarm it. There's going to be a let go there from the Crystal Maiden. RMN comes from the other side. Crystal Maiden finishes off her sister. There will be a Creature's Curse, and finally Sumail is level 6. Still has those Jingle stacks.
Oh, no, is it starting?
The Frost
Or is it?
Not allowing Nitro to escape, but he doesn't
What
need
the
to
fuck?
escape. Surrounded by monkeys, he destroys them all. The Soulbind has been used, but they don't have any spells to combo Black Mamba running in. Nitro very low. Miracle will be finishing him off. Finally,
Miracle can kill them all.
next on the menu with a Flux, you're just not going to be running away. And Miracle gets himself a double. Black Mamba running away will be successful at doing so. Still, they cannot bring down.
Thank
this
God they
Nitro,
have
but
Miracle.
Finally, Enigma Galaxy strike back.
30 kills in 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, and this game is a freaking bloodbath. Finally, Enigma Galaxy getting on top of these trades. Like, just bringing more heroes faster.
And they're going to be getting some huge kills, some huge levels as well. 10 minutes in, it's only a 1k gold lead. Zigzag, they will get caught. Flux will be used. Blast off, he's not even going to attempt for it, as Shadowless is going to be found. Has to be very, very careful.
no.
There's the spark.
The Lina is throwing.
With Armen
Lina,
coming
stop.
in, there will be a freeze.
It might be
Miracle
starting.
Getting himself a double. As soon as we said it, we cursed Adonis. They're going to start giving kills away. Armen, however, he's going to be the kill that gets given away right now. Cold Embrace there on the Crystal Maiden. She likes the cold, but is not going to be surviving
nice
this
positioning,
time.
Cuddle.
The new me TPing away will not be successful. Way too much damage. Gonna
Okay,
be done
bad
to
Doom. He
Proud
just
Beast.
walks
Doom
away.
running away. He wants to live, and with a stroke of faith, the Doom is going to be slowed down quite a lot. He has the cobbled 4-man aura, still not enough to chase down the Primal.
That's gonna be a Doom basis, but nonetheless, another 3-for-1 trade for Enigma. They'll be pretty happy about it.
Definitely will. A lot of speedy heroes, a lot of mobile heroes in this game. Poor Sumail. Okay, that's gonna be a nice dodge. Doesn't take damage, but this Monkey King is he's a support at this point, pretty much.
Yeah, he fully switched to support. He just roaming. Gonna buy Facebook's Mage Slayer. I mean, that can be fine, like making a lot of space. when you had a
They're awkward and
bad
go
lane,
Midas,
there's two
or what?
ways, like either by Midas full recover mode or just go full like space mode and let your Doom and Arc carry the game.
Put it all on their shoulders, but a smoke towards Miracle.
Uh-oh.
Kuroki in a really good
Wyvern,
position.
good
has the
position by
Winter Spears to
Kuroki.
protect him. Scan has
Seems
been
like they
used.
know.
Oh, where Miracle is, but do they know about Kuroki? Saw him for a second, they saw his spells. Now they spotted Kuroki as well. Their smoke is going to be coming to an end. Inkswell has been used. Nitro running in, and
Ooh,
Kuroki gets his
nice.
ulti off. He knew that they were coming while Miracle is killing Zigzag with the Tempest double.
Nice,
Now
Kuroki's.
you are caught,
Kuroki haters?
surrounded
We
by
got
enemy
now.
heroes. The Pulverize not going to be doing absolutely anything. And Black Mamba, what the hell is happening? This guy can't die.
Black Mamba, no matter how much his team screws up, he's always escaping. I mean, a decent idea to dive and like kill the Kuro first, but just it's a little bit too hard.
Black Mamba is a snake. The way that you deal with snakes is you cut their head off. So let's see if Enigma Galaxy are going to be able to do that. As RMN going forward, he lets it go. Going to be silenced up, so Zigzag because of it. He does manage to survive. Going in with a blast of Inkswell is on him. They don't even need it to pop. They get themselves a kill. RMN getting a little bit ahead of himself.
See chat like that one.
To be able to kill the techies on his own.
Yeah, getting like a bit too hasty. Just going from a different angle than his team and gets punished for it.
He's like using Yoi face.
Adonis to just like stabilize.
Haha.
Because they've been like, it was like what 15-15 now. It was 20-16. But Miracle going for here.
So
Wyvern is on cooldown.
That's gonna be so much.
Oh my
damage.
god.
You're not getting out of this one alive. At least his Tempest double is still there. Zigzag, he does disarm it, however, and no blast off for you. So 1-for-1 Miracle, a much bigger kill, however, at the top.
Pardon me.
By a
Thank
huge
you.
margin compared to anybody else.
That's gonna be a very nice income goal for the Techis. Wonder which support item is gonna buy from it. But 2k lead and win a 14. This last game, this was already like 7-8k lead, so much better fight from Adonis this game.
Much better fight for sure, and you mentioned during the draft that they should have a bit of a better shot at making a good game right now. Their lineup does look incredibly powerful. The problem is the Lina is struggling, just as the other heroes as well, so I'm not sure if you can change the outcome of this game. The farm distribution, your
2k lead.
very farm.
Can
The
still
cores
throw
not
this.
so much.
Yeah, but we will see now. Before
Miracle
they
mid,
have
yes.
any dispels or like BKBs on the Enigma side, they'll still be very susceptible to this magic, insane magic damage that Adonis possesses. And we'll see if Grimstroke will actually. Can we see if he's close to a shard? Does he have money ready? Or he's eyeing the
buying
blink. I really hope so that he decides against and gets the shard for his Prima with the level 4 Inkswell, with the level 10 talent. Like the two of them can just dominate the map.
And so many things to purge off, right? Frostbite, Flux, Sparks Rate,
You just name it.
The Infernal Blade.
Every
yeah.
hero has a spell to be purged off.
It's really, there is a lot of benefit to it though. With the
What?
Blind
Dude,
Dagger, it's
actually
gonna be
coming
easier
back
for him
still.
to escape, and we're seeing that Black Mamba.
And he
just
probably
wants to
beats BKB
survive,
and he
has
can
been
still
doing
win
this
this.
for the entirety of the game. 6-2 and 8 on this Grimstroke.
COVID spreader. Just don't be
Smoke
fat
from
or
Enigma,
old and
Iron
you're
Man,
fine.
And Ghost will be trying to wrap around this mid tower. With this ward, whoever counts will be in the danger. 5 heroes. They're ready to strike.
From 5 different angles. Kuroki's gonna be coming close, and Yumi doomed. And well, that's
Yikes.
that's gonna be a
Might be
very
starting.
fast
The early
grind.
game is
They
over.
don't,
It's mid game now.
They don't save any of their spells. They just destroy them in a second.
There used to be a Kotl of the Light there. Now there is no more light. But still, 2 big ultis used.
Yes,
Can
the
they
disarm.
get something out of it? Not.
Oh,
Techis?
beautiful.
He's
Wow.
dead. Zigzag gets the kill.
That's on Maiden. Like,
Actually
why
has
did
the
Maiden hit
Shadow
him
Amulet,
and
so
get
it can't
disarmed?
be
Don't hit the
hella
techies.
annoying
Don't get
with,
disarmed.
Kuro coming over, however. Shadow
Hit the
Amulet
bombs.
is no
You can't
longer
die.
permanent. We all know why they changed it, and he's going out. He's out.
Making
Yeah,
mistakes
Sumail
is
is-
the path to wisdom. Making good plays is path to wisdom. What a play by Zoom Zigzag.
Yeah. Sumail is gonna be very wise after that because he made a huge mistake. He thought he could get this kill, but well, he was eager to get it earlier, so using that boundless strike really did hurt them in terms of getting the kill. And Enigma Galaxy, they're only 2k ahead. This time around, the Adonis, they have much more kills than in the previous game, and we have so many kills in this one.
Nitro, he's gonna get spotted by the Shivas, but no Doom on
Yes.
the Doom. So
Quick kill on Doom, he has no Doom. Fun.
ready to kill him.
Yeah, really fast at that as well. He just gets demolished by the two heroes, and the shard was picked up by Grimstroke. They lose the Monkey King on the bottom lane as well. Shadowless will finish him off with the Laguna Blade as RMN is slowed down. So much magical damage.
Oh my god!
And Soulbind a little bit too late.
Actually winning. Where they're actually gonna win.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. Miracle coming in to get the kill. At least
This is
a consolation prize. But you've lost 4.
You just retired the team
Enigma
at this
Galaxy,
point.
they're no longer ahead in this game.
Starting against tier 5 teams, just call it.
1v9 gameplay. At least he gets a kill, so yeah, I mean, turnaround, they were having like 2 to 3k lead, and now it's all gone. 23 to 23, man. Oh, what the hell? Are we watching
Kuro's a walking
region,
powder.
or are we watching East Europe from 5 years ago?
It does look like Eastern Europe from 5 years ago for sure. Though, you know what Kuro once said? Like, we
Iranians
tried
are
to
gonna giga
replicate
chat.
a pub game for Miracle because
Never
he
forget the
wins,
Iranian Revolution.
those very easily. So maybe Miracle is used to 1 versus 9. Friends, go feed. This is what I'm used to in pubs, and I still win all of them. So Enigma Galaxy are just doing a good job there if this is the plan.
Yeah, Miracle going on a new lead, man. There's gonna be a cuddle. So he's living for a moment.
Lucky number.
So many Enigma heroes here for
Manifesto
no
7.
prize right now.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. I mean, that's what I said. 1v9 Miracle. It's a classic. But they could be ruining.
My
a bit
best
less,
Iranian
if you wouldn't
maker.
mind.
Gladiator Z is really good.
Arcor actually has a Spirit Vessel Nitro going on to Kuroki, who's on the hill, but it doesn't matter. He's still gonna get smashed into that hill. There will be a save for their
Not like
captain.
this.
Enigma Galaxy
Okay,
are gonna be allowed
1 for
to
1
die.
is completely
Ghost, however,
fine.
loses his life as well, so both of the offlaners are gonna be going down as Sumail on
We
the
need
chase
that
without the boundless strike.
BKB.
He really cannot threaten anybody's life. Miracle is in the vicinity.
Are you sure you want to commit on this stack?
Probably wants to use the
You're gonna
Tempest
die.
level, decides against it.
Yeah,
Guys, defend it.
Still 1 for 1. Offlane for offlane, still a bit favoring Enigma because they're kind of in an aggressive position right there, posing the pressure. But Adonis, 20 minutes in, leading against Enigma Galaxy. Very impressive.
Are you not entertained?
Coming into this series, we thought it might be a fast one for Enigma, but Adonis are holding their own thus far. Looking good for them. They're pinging out the Doom, actually rotating at that defensive
wanna watch
position.
Gladiator
Usually
again.
Don't expect yourself to die. And Coddle, deeping in, Glyph has been used. Okay, now it's pretty clear that he just needs to run away. Has the Purge creep as well. Zigzag. Running, gonna get jumped on by some
Are you not
threatening with the solar bind, will accumulate, jumps it to the tree, it's still okay. And
Okay,
actually, the
decent
blast
ult.
misses down. The two supports are
Oh!
each other.
What a dodge!
Beautifully done, and they use the Doom onto the Coddle. He is pretty
Doom
speedy,
is
however, so should be able
maybe
to
wasted if he gets out. He gets out.
Gets caught by RMN.
Problem, how do you not buy
Smashed by
BKB?
Miracle,
What the
still
fuck is this
alive, however.
madness?
Black Mamba healing up. He still doesn't want to die, but finally will.
How
get
is he not
down.
buying
Miracle with the
BKB?
double kill, and they
Is he
do bring down
retarded?
Black Mamba, that's a godlike streak for Kuroki. He gets so much money. This was the plan, right? Get the pig fat for Christmas.
Yeah, the bigger they are, the bigger the fall is. And they're not gonna stop. Quick TP's mids.
True.
Kuro and RMN trying to catch on this Lina. No BKB on him, so if he gets slowed, he's probably dead.
Nah, he's very much dead. They have the Frostbite, a couple of hits. Stun will connect, but nothing of the surviving sort there for the Lina. Enigma Galaxy finally are gonna be
Look at
switching it up.
Kuro. Kuro's saying, "Look at me now. I'm the carry." Now
It
it's
makes
2 versus
sense.
8.
It really makes sense. I mean, they're dying all over the place, and the Monkey King is pretty much a
Witchblade on
support. So you
Kuro.
might need a third core in this game, and he's gonna take it upon his shoulders.
You see, Blink Dagger finished up on Grimstalk alongside the shard, so him and Primal should be more than ready to
Can they
go
really hate
over this
Kuroki?
Sumail. Wow.
Goes in the trees, dodges everything. That safety bubble
I like
really
Kuroki.
does help, right? Because you cannot stop him from getting into the trees, even if he messes
Pay your
up the
taxes.
initiative.
How's that item called on the Grimstroke, the neutral item? It's the light collector. He almost got him down from the trees from it. It's actually pretty convenient versus the monkey, to say so. Does
Yeah,
he see it?
325 area.
Ooh.
Ooh, Sumail. He's gonna
Oh,
be
so
fast
close.
there.
Sumail's
He didn't
farm.
use the light collector though, so wasn't really sure where Sumail
Okay,
was.
now for real though, you need to go buy BKB
Miracle
on Primal
going
Beast.
in for the road.
They have like
Already
8
seen
roots.
this. Arteezy do it with the Arc Warden though. Miracle, he has the help of his teammates. He's not all alone.
But do you remember this? I think it might have been a Kiev major from like long time ago, maybe 7 years ago, where Miracle played Arc Warden and like spammed the
Wait, a Python
the raid,
pay attacks
so
automatically?
respawn, and instantly died.
Is that
Still
abuse?
Remember it
I
to this
remember
day.
it. Did it instantly die, or
remember.
was it like 1 HP before they finished him off? But yeah, I do remember that.
Probably
I
1 HP,
remember.
but it was very cool.
Yeah, for sure. It was like an arcane rune, Arc Warden. I remember it. It was insane, super fun. Some of those things, they very rarely happen nowadays. I want to see some cool interactions, but Ice Frog has made sure that there's not too much of them. Shadowless doesn't want to be in the smoke, and with the smoke, you are not finding anybody on the top lane.
He's still not going BKB.
Not for now.
Very
but
interesting.
Zigzag is gonna make a TP bottom. That's a heavy investment. He needs to be very careful.
Nice bomb.
Glimmer Cape gonna keep him alive. I mean, Zigzag is.
That's what he takes us to Alice OnlyFans.
Like he
Have you checked out Alice
he's been
OnlyFans?
all over the
It's
place.
kinda
and,
cute.
like, just doing so much damage with the proximity mines.
For sure. Even in the previous game, if there was no Shadow Demon saves, there would have been a lot of techie skills that actually didn't come through. Miracle with an Aegis, however, feels nobody, has the Gleipnir as well. You come close to him, you're very unlikely to run away, and we all know how much damage the Arc Warden does. It is insane. Actually has that Spirit Vessel to give himself a little bit more in terms of defensive capability. Smoke breaks, Zigzag. You talked about the Silent Star. He's gonna be very silent for quite some time now, because he's he's dead.
Yeah, with the Aegis on Miracle, it seems like Nigma is slowly taking over the whole map, pushing bottom and mid, and now just straight swiping the map top. Will Nitro and Black Mamba try to fight? I hope for them not, but at least one of them gets caught, I think.
They're running away, cowardly.
No, they're gonna lose. But they won our hearts. So winnable though.
They have the Purge Creep, the Diffusal Blade.
Skirky so far, this is really good.
And a couple of more hits to make sure that Nitro goes down. He is tanky, but you're never gonna live through the Doom.
The real carry escaped. You already know. It's the Black Mamba.
Yeah, true.
He
The
got
real
himself
carry on
out
the
and-
other side, Kuroki. Did you see his items?
What? He
Girl,
got Witchblade
sad
into a
smell.
Shadowblade, into a
Yeah.
Dragonlance. Interesting.
He's going carry,
got the
Shadow Blade,
perfect neutral
Witchblade.
item to go with it. He's going to be even more of a nuisance. While Miracle, he was farming. He was the one getting the most out of the map. He was the one not dying, and now it's time for him to apply the pressure with Spark Rates in a good position. Nobody can.
You
can
click top
stop him
left
from
in
taking
full
this
screen
tower
for
down.
chat.
Yeah, they still can try to fight, but they need to do it more fundamentally, right? Like they need.
Hold
nice
on,
winter
no,
That's a
no,
beautiful Winter's Curse.
Lina
Into
ult!
Wukong cement.
Double ult,
So
go!
far, you need a double pulverize, double Agura. He dodges the one.
Okay, they have no
They are
damage.
protecting Samir.
Where's the
Bond is
damage
taking
dealers?
Some damage from the pulverize, not enough. Miracle is still surviving. His Aegis up. Gleipnir connects on the Lina, but she's in a pretty defensive position. Will be fine. Kuroki running in. He's the one who started it all, jumping in from some mail, getting a hit in, instantly back into the trees. He doesn't want to
tried.
play around to find out just how easily they can kill him. Left, right, and center. He's gonna wait to jump into the trees once again. That is not going to be allowed. The Inkswell is there. It will get popped. The Cold Embrace, however, keeping Samael alive. It was only a bait. and you were never really gonna kill him again with the mischief, but he's just standing his ground and waiting for the enemies to try to kill him and then just die.
One after another they fall, and it seems like Enigma Galaxy finally getting to stabilize this game and getting to push high ground. They're just kind of baiting him with their experience to just take this sort of like, they seem like a favorable fight, but at the end of the day, just basically one
King
by
is
one
back.
and feeding to this Enigma squad.
Miracle still has the Aegis for 42 seconds. He wants to continue to push. You have the glyph, so you can buy time
watch
for your Primal Beast
Mr.
to
Beast
come
video
back
today,
and
yes, it
actually
was very
fight in a
pog
5
crazy.
versus 5 scenario.
Very pog crazy.
If they get to fight like a fight together, they still have a chance on the Adonis side. Miracle
Definitely
really
do.
pushing it.
He really wants this one. 20 seconds until the Aegis expires. Maybe he even wants to die. But Oracle usually says, I want to die. It's not the Arc Warden.
You'll die in a house fire. 5 seconds Aegis will expire, but do they smoke up? I hope
That was a
Adonis
threat.
smokes up and like tries to get a fight. Tries to start a fight, more importantly. Like if they get to start on Kuro or Miracle, or
that Oracle's
maybe
line?
both at the same time with the Soulbind,
Start
they
a
can
house fire.
easily turn it around.
Sure, but how are you gonna find Kuro? Miracle maybe is.
It's not even an Oracle in the game, he just throws it
He's
out
in
there.
a defensive position with a Shadow Blade, hard one to bring down. Miracle goes forward, magnetic field.
I'd even die in a house fire. Just open the door and
these
leave.
Raxes are gone. No more glyph for the side of Adonis.
Yeah, I mean they just don't care that with their formation and the vision inside of the
Smoke
Adonis base, they can
inhalation, just don't breathe.
take it without
Do you live in a mansion?
any risk.
Just don't breathe and
Follow,
go out the door.
On the Octarine, level 16 only though.
Or the window. Who
16
does not
only.
know
At
to
least
not
he's gonna
breathe?
have the Octarine once he gets the Tiara of Salamene, and the male is working towards the Deso. If you are falling behind with the Monkey King, Deso is 100% your best bet in doing a lot of damage in these fights. So if he wants to smack his opponents, that's what he'll get. And now picked up in a smoke. It is time for a fight. Lina on the menu. Shadowless. He doesn't know how dead he is, but we do. Actually, Lincoln Sphere does stop the doom.
there's no
It
hope.
still
There's
doesn't
no hope.
matter. Miracle does more than enough damage to just destroy this Lina.
It's the funniest thing, like when you use a Doom like this and you miss it and the guy dies in 1 second and you're more mad about like even trying to Doom him than missing a Doom, you know? Like he's just dead anyway.
He broke the Lincolns for the fluff, right? The real carry needed the Lincolns broken, so it makes sense.
I mean, if Miracle told me Doom him to break a Lincolns, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, that makes sense. And the push is
Dominel asked me, how do people die in house fires? In the microcosm of a house fire, humans often succumb to a variety of lethal factors. Inhalation of toxic fumes can render a person unconscious, leading to asphyxiation. Superheated air can scorch the respiratory tract. And of course, direct contact with flames can cause fatal burns. In this chaotic dance of destruction, it's not just the fire that kills, but also the noxious smorgasbord of chemicals released from burning modern materials.
Still be seen. Doesn't matter though. Miracle with the spark rates, he's just bombing the entire enemy.
Just hold your breath.
Blade there. The silence onto him. Black Mamba running in. He's just gonna die before using his Inkswell. And that's gonna be 70 seconds on the sidelines for one of your more important heroes. At least goes
Okay.
BKB blast off.
Now or never. Good damage.
You find Sumail as well dies after using Google's
Sumail
Ghost is very
is
low as
struggling
well
this
with
game.
Soulbind Gleipnir. He will be caught, but Taraman in a really good position. They do use the blinding light to get him even closer. Miracle holding his position in the back. It is a 4 versus 3 scenario in favor of Enigma Galaxy and continues to spam out the spark rates.
The Doom with the Purge just saving everybody. For a moment looked like it could be a total disaster with the blast off and so many proximity mines, but in the end only...
Oh no, they feel after this game, struggling to win.
Sumail couldn't get himself out. No BKB, of course. He's been going in on full damage, full aggression. As there will be some sisterly brawl here. So many stuns onto Crystal Maiden. The Glimmer Cape not enough.
Oh,
to
nice
protect
Doom.
him, and does get taken down. This time around, there will not be a Linken's to protect you from the Doom. So you do bring down Shadowless. It's definitely not a worthy trade unless you bring down Ghost, and they will be able to do it with the proximity mines.
Kuroki, you should probably have left the area.
There is going to be some mail jumping through the trees, coming to save his captain.
More is coming.
A little bit too late. It is a triple for Zigzag. And Sumail
Oh, you glimmered the wrong target. Did he?
Does he need to see? He can still get a lot of hits in. Miracle finally coming to help.
Boom, 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 and here comes the blast. Oh my god, I can't.
All alone for another kill onto the side of Adonis. They get a double kill for a new me, and they have baited Nigma into the most unfavorable
What are they
fight
doing?
ever in this whole series. Adonis are still pushing back a 7k gold swing.
Oh, what a play by Zigzag. Triple kill for him, but more
One
importantly,
by one.
he's like the biggest damage dealer in this game. He is using his hero to full potential. Like, just every
alright,
time he has
good at
blast
this.
off, he's going in, placing
Thank you.
all 3 proximity mines with the disarm. Like, he's playing out of his mind.
He is really playing out of his mind. The
This is
problem is
weekend battle
you're
cup.
2 Raxes behind, and you're versus an Arc Warden. So in terms of winning the game, it's very unlikely, but it is a big thing to be able to hold on
still
out like
winnable.
this versus Nigma.
I mean, our producer is reading my mind, but I wanted to guess the percentage. What would you say? Now you say it's a 3%, but let's be honest. What would you say?
100%, 3%. I am never wrong in my life, so I would be right. No, I think I would still be going for like 5, probably after that fight. Before it, I'd say 1.
Yeah, definitely between 10 and 1. Like 10, like just because they like team wipe them. Oh,
Really,
Nitro's
manning
gonna
up.
get caught.
Run, you
Nitro's
fool.
Command. He will try to run
Glimmer,
away.
anything.
2 seconds for
Help
Kurt,
him.
but he's not going anywhere with the Ghost catching up on him. It's gonna be an easy kill. 10 because they just team wipe them. 1 because they have Arc Warden or Nigma, and then it's somewhere in between. So I would say close to 5 too. But
Nigma?
3%. Yeah, I think it's about right.
Yeah, probably. So what Milan usually does, he checks on his own, and then he's like, oh, I know it's 30%, and then he acts like he's all cool. Kuroki, though, acting all cool in the enemy base, though, he's gonna get destroyed by the Lina. And Sumail,
Go more.
a little bit too deep with the buyback on the
Doom, but look at
trying to go forward. Doom will
look
be
at
there.
Miracle,
Doom is
get him!
Miracle in a very uncomfortable position. He does have the Hurricane Pike, however, and another one to work with from the Tempest Double Zigzag.
My
Still
god, it's
alive.
actually
Leipner,
even game
the
still.
Glimmer Cape will keep him alive, and speaking
Little
of Leipner
W.
coming out immediately gets spurred by Shadowless, has the Linken's here to protect him from the Flux, but what's gonna protect you from just the right clicks? Well, he'll run away for now, and Miracle leaves the Tempest Double to do a lot of damage to this tier 3.
Nice Manta dodge by Miracle. Cosplaying Arteezy for a moment, but still, Adonis, like, they're fighting back like they have much more than a 3% chance to win this game, you know?
Most definitely. They're fighting in a good way. The thing is, I don't see them leaving the base and actually doing something out on the map. But in terms of team fights on a position where they're ready, especially with the proximity mines, it does make sense that they're doing well in these fights. And look at the techies. After those couple of fights, he's over the Primal Beast, he's over Kuro, and even looking to overtake Sumail in terms
The
of
Primal
network,
Beast
has a
network.
Hex.
What the fuck? This guy was hard carrying early. Because he's tanking the depth.
Yes, it's like the sole reason last 10 minutes why we're doing so well. They're gonna try to get in time to contest this round, but no way. And Black Mamba is he gonna get caught? Glimmer Cape going off.
But they're fighting.
Sumail?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's
okay.
DD from Sumail. He's gonna get caught smashed into the
Kill
ground.
Sumail.
He's the one with the Aegis. They know. And he's
2
just
dead
like,
already.
over
What the
again. Miracle
fuck?
coming forward, but there is a light bulb. You need to make sure that that light goes out. Miracle has been caught. He's not the one with the Aegis.
Oh my
Sumail still has
god!
the G's. He's gonna be using it again.
Kill him!
His HP back once again. We're gonna kill you 10 times if need be. And the
Lina's doing it!
Blakner, amazing from Shadowless. RMN, no chance of getting to the
Oh,
low
Lina,
ground.
stop
Still alive, however,
choking!
Nitro running away from Miracle. Another Gleipnir will fly out, and that's gonna be a dead
Lina, stop
zombie.
choking, you bitch!
Tempest double now to do Mondolina has the inks. Well, of course, no heals are gonna be coming through.
Oh, kill him!
The new me. Let there be light, but you are not God, my friend. Miracle with a Hurricane Pike to the side. He's still gonna be surviving.
No!
Let's
Oh
see.
my god!
Will be fine, and his Tempest double is staying here, trying to finish them off. But at least Adonis will keep 2 of their
Get a
heroes
better carry.
alive. It is again a 1 fight for Adonis.
Have a look.
Here, Milan.
For sure. Not only they kill 4 heroes.
The bad chest, isn't that emote completely dead?
Almost get the miracle too.
Bad chest was like a
they get
10-year-old
2 heroes alive. I would
emote.
say Nigma is lucky to have 1 hero alive, and it's miracle. Because if they kill him there, it might be a full
Bad
turnaround
chest.
game. But we saw in a fair fight, 5v5, like on their vision, Adonis is more than capable of taking it. Like really good play by them.
They're gonna be needing that BKB on Samael, and he still doesn't have it. Dark Warden, L23, Magnetic Field. Now he can just spam it. Kuroki? He knows that the new me is here. Once they get the ulti off, he'll be able to do so. But
Oh,
in
yes.
the vicinity, Soulbind, double silence as well. Miracle coming in with the Tempest double. They have the Ignis Fatus. Look at the light.
Oh!
Bomb!
Help him! Help him!
Starting to destroy
Oh my
the
god!
damage. Miracle. He removes the spark rate, but still does get taken down. That is gonna be the Arc Warden dead at a cost, however. And
drama!
Is gonna be Black Mamba Sumail. Gonna get stunned up, but it seems like he'll continue.
Oh no!
Comes
So
forward
close!
into the hands of Nitro, however. Nitro will use those hands to smash him into the ground, especially with the Lina coming in. LSA is there, and a couple of more hits. Sumail kicks the bucket. His
Best
chase
game of 2024.
not gonna be too successful.
At the end, not the word trade for any. I know Black Mamba used to be a godlike this game and used to own him really hard in the lane, but it's not worth anymore to trade yourself for him. But once again, Zigzag, you know, they just keep making play after play. You know, the supports of Adonis are just showing off this game. You know, every now and then, like every other
Son
fight,
of
one of
BKB,
them is
eh?
making crazy plays and just killing everybody on his own. Beast Coast Toast. That's what I read. Maybe it's not the truth, but that's what I read.
Yeah, our producer is hungry, so he's just thinking about food, and I'm guessing he wants some nice toast. So no problem, no problem. Hopefully he's gonna be able to get some food in the pause. Though we might not be having that long of a pause. This game, I'm not so certain any longer that the Enigma Galaxy takes it.
I still think they are going to take it, Gabe. They certainly have 5% more than before the Roshan fight, but still, if they stabilize a bit, like as you said, 2 lanes of Rax with Arc Warden, it should be really hard for them to make any plays unless Nigma gives it to them.
Alina is level 25, however, and having a Daedalus, once he gets it, on
Crit
top
on target by
of
Dragon
his
Slave.
100%,
What the fuck?
Crit talent
Wait, what?
after
When did
using
they
the
add that?
Dragon Slave. I mean, this Lina, she packs a punch, Milan, not gonna lie.
It starts you reminding of the old infamous Lina. But look at the Miracle. Just it's a classic Tempest double, super annoying. Is he level 25? Which talent did he take?
I think it's not just yet.
He's
24.
closing on. Which one would you take? Oh, nice pause. We can discuss it.
I guess no damage penalty, and then I tell my team, yo, you feeders, just stay behind, and I'm gonna end this game. I think it might be a better approach.
Yeah, I mean, both of them seem very nice, but I think usually people take the... I mean, I'm checking the pro tracker. Usually it's the 10-second clone. Like, I don't know myself. I'm not the Arc Warden. Like, usually when it comes to, like, these hero talent charges lately on the course, like, I either have information from, like, my teammates, or I just check the 2 pro tracker. Shout out to them. Like, a very, very nice site if you want to improve yourself.
Didn't you play with the Hawk? Shouldn't he be like an expert on the hero? Didn't you listen to your teammate?
We actually never got to play Arc. We suggested a few times, but he was too big of a... He was a bit scared.
Okay, scaredy cat. The Hawk always seemed to me like a Chad. Now a little bit disappointed here. So I'm hoping that you're just not pulling
They're
my
gonna
leg.
throw it. Telescope. Nice. Lena's gonna do giga damage now.
But
it is what it
let's
is.
take a moment and see what miracle talent takes, and whichever miracle talent is taking is the correct answer, and it will be Tempest double duration. So congratulations to all pro players taking this talent. It's the correct one. It's been decided.
That is true. We always look at Miracle. What he does, that has to be the correct choice. And I guess now, even without the even with the damage penalty, the Tempest double pushes out the waves really fast. Maybe in those 10 extra seconds, you're gonna be doing more damage to the tower. And here comes Miracle. So no problems with the damage when he's all there jumping in.
Little bros, you gotta do something.
That's gonna be even more damage than this Tempest double.
This is all damage. Wait, why is her attack so low?
Yes, if you think of about it, like the 10 seconds duration, it's a
no.
Zigzag.
Oh!
Blast off to go towards the high ground.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback. That could just be game. Just like that. No, please.
Sidelines before, without the techies, I don't see how they're gonna have enough damage to deal with Nigma.
That's not how you throw the game.
Pop the Wukong's command for this last rags. I mean, the Zigzag was a big damage dealer this game, and without him, I agree, it might be rough.
They're still gonna try. He literally did turn into a core, has more network than the pile beast.
Urusai
are gonna fall. The range axes are still
okay, kill Wyvern first, no buyback, that's great.
Hiroki without the polarized nitro doesn't want to deal with the Tempest double at the moment, though. He's gonna have to deal with
fucked in
the
the ass.
Get himself away. Uses the uproar to get out of the freeze from the CM. Still not gonna be enough to survive. Surrounded by enemy heroes, he's dead as well. Buyback from Black Mamba. Adonis still helpless.
Shadowless. I am shadowless.
Wyvern curse still haven't been used.
Everything ready for, besides the Wukong's command, and I think slowly but surely this game's getting out of reach.
Oh, Miracle jumping in with a double overwhelming blink. He does have a pike to get himself to safe position. Actually forces forward and is right next to Ignis Father, so he's gonna deal with
classic.
That one. The live volt gets destroyed, then Miracle is being smashed somewhere left on the map. The blinding light, they're all blind, they don't see, but even when they're not seeing, they're just swinging their arms and are stronger than Adonis at the moment.
Lost the game, but
Adonis,
one of our hearts.
Put up a fight, a 43-minute fight, but ultimately they will lose the game, they will lose the series, and they'll drop the lower bracket.
Get.
I mean, regardless of the 2-0 result, I think at least I am pleasantly surprised with Adonis and how much of a fight they brought to this series, especially in the second game. At the moment, they look like really on pair with Enigma, especially the supports. Like they showed they have at least the potential of what it takes to play against the very best.
So this is, I mean, it looks good for Adonis, but wouldn't you agree it kind of looks bad for Nigma with this kind of a performance? I don't know if they have what it takes to go to Dream League to qualify for the tournament.
I mean, yes, it kind of goes both ways, but I just like to look at it from the
Fun
other
fact,
way. You know,
they beat Adonis.
Say, oh,
they're not playing Team
so
Falcons
bad.
tomorrow.
Even these Adonis guys are doing damage to them. I like
they're gonna get so run over.
Nigma did not play their best, but also Adonis, I think they performed a bit above.
More free content tomorrow. Feels good, man.
Yeah, Nigma needs to step it up if they want to pull out one on Quest or the Falcons, but anyhow, props to Adonis for bringing up the fight.
So we are gonna have a very long break here on this stream, but we do have 2 more series coming up in just 2 hours. One is gonna be Winter Bear versus Hineni. The other one is gonna be PSG Quest versus 5 Spirits. We're gonna have a secondary Twitch channel. It is going to be the ESL Dota 2 Void that you can catch the other series from the MENA region. But until then, we are going to...
Hype. OG versus Kazakhstan. Maybe I'll watch one Dundee game to see how Dundee's doing. People say Dennis washed up, but I don't know about that. Who's Team Tickles? Team Tickles, pretty decent, right? I did some high rank randoms, I guess. Dandy, Stonebank. Who are these players? Focus. Is that Greek? Mary. Dandy's still playing mid. He just won't change role. Is Dandy washed up or not? Let's watch some more propaganda according to that guy. What's happening with the border in America? Arizona. Where's Arizona located? Okay, it's not next to the Texas.
That those Iranians feel better about losing
New
like
Mexico.
that Enigma feels about winning.
You're yapping. But thank you. Well, let's have a look at some propaganda, I guess.
Hola, ¿qué pasa, mi amigo? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De Sinaloa? ¿Puedes decir tu nombre?
Bien, Alberto.
Sí, ¿cuántos años tienes?
12.
¿Y qué piensas sobre los Estados Unidos?
No sé, quiero ir a estudiar allá, quiero cumplir mi sueño. Estudiar, es mi sueño aquí en Estados Unidos.
That's nice.
Sí, ¿qué quieres estudiar?
Quiero estudiar ingeniero de la agricultura.
Sí.
That's
En las
nice.
parcelas.
He wants to study.
Riego y todo.
Sí. ¿Sabes inglés o no?
No.
¿Quieres aprender?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Cómo fue tu vida en Sinaloa?
Pues hay mucho movimiento de eso de las drogas y todo.
Sí.
Muy feo. Pues la droga, la violencia y todo eso.
Sí. ¿Hoy es tu primera vez en los Estados Unidos?
Ajá, es mi primera vez.
¿Tienes miedo?
Sí.
Ok, todo está bien, mi amigo.
Wow, that's
Pretty much everybody we
nice.
talked
It's
to
the
said they're
future.
leaving because of like.
Many kids nowadays, I don't want to go to school, it's boring. Do you know how lucky you are? If you have access to school, you're very lucky.
Ok, todo está bien, mi amigo. Pretty much everybody we talked to said they're leaving because of like cartel-related reasons. Basically, just saying that it's getting so hectic down there that they're just coming here.
How do you deal with the
First
cartel?
dude
Is that
wanted to
intellectuals
work,
in
the
chat?
kid wants to study engineering and agricultural science. Obviously, as I just started to explain, they closed down this border officially on December 4th to like cross traffic. So if you're going to Rocky Point to go vacation, you can't drive through Lukeville. You have to go through Nogales. And they did that because this small border town was being so overwhelmed by migrants. But as you can see, despite the fact that they actually closed the port of entry, there's still hundreds of migrants that are just waiting along the border wall right here. I want to go talk to them because
They all appear to be African. I mean, there's a chance they could be Haitian or, Afro-Colombian or something like that. But I've seen a lot of recent news stories suggesting that most of these people are from Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, and so forth. Which is really interesting, obviously, because those are insanely far countries from America. And I don't think Americans generally associate African nations with illegal immigration. I think typically they assume it's Mexicans and Central Americans fleeing narco or Venezuelans fleeing regime change. And obviously we share a landmass with these countries to our south. So it makes perfect sense why they would come north when the standard of life is considerably higher. But for someone to make the journey from Africa into Latin America and then take this almost tri-continental journey up into the United States is particularly strange, especially given the fact that Europe is much closer. There's first world nations that are much closer to these African countries that have a better healthcare and education system than America.
True.
So what is it about America that makes them feel like this journey is worth it?
Joe
And
Biden.
also, what life do they expect here in America? Because obviously, as we've documented in the past couple months, there's a lot of really shitty stuff happening in America. The state of our inner cities is already pretty bad. And so I wonder almost if like the American dream propaganda that they're being fed by media or by their friends or family members, if that's actually true.
I think America creates an atmosphere for people to achieve. So the American dream is just the ability to achieve. That's
Sure.
what it's about.
Like, is the
You can live here.
The American dream is just the ability
Just got like $2 million.
to achieve. That's what it's about.
Like, is the American dream actually a reality for immigrants, or are they more likely to just face different types of hardships when they arrive? I don't know. Let's go talk to some people.
I wanted to talk to these African migrants, but because they were being deliberately safeguarded by Border Patrol, that seemed very difficult. They were essentially being held in what's like a demilitarized zone, a single lane patch of land between the port of entry and the actual border wall, which apparently American civilians
Brother
cannot
Ravage, thank
access
you.
unless authorized by personnel. Still, I drove 6 hours to get to this place, so I wasn't about to leave without at least trying to talk to them. Naturally, I began a westbound hike along the border wall, searching for a hole or an opening in the fence that would let me access where they were standing. Finally, I found a clearing in the fence and began my journey eastbound along the restricted pathway. Very quickly, I was apprehended by law enforcement.
Yeah. So the actual border road here is closed.
Okay.
To anybody except law enforcement traffic, just because sometimes BP needs to kind of hoof it on here.
Yeah, okay.
But you guys are welcome to take pictures or whatever, from right here. Just get back to your car, do what you need to do.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.
Pretending that our car was in the direction of the migrants, we continued our mission. And predictably, we're stopped again.
Have you coming through here?
Okay. We're just trying to find a good place to do some interviews with migrants where we wouldn't get.
No, these gates are closed and locked. The border's closed. You guys gotta go the other way.
Okay. Where do you guys think's a legal place to get interviews and stuff like that?
Parking lot.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Somewhat disheartened, we ended up back at the empty parking lot where this video began. It seemed that Border Patrol was running a tight ship and being directed to deliberately mislead journalists. Or perhaps maybe we picked the wrong place along the border to begin our coverage. So we figured it was time to pack up and leave town. Then, seemingly from out of nowhere, an off-duty law enforcement officer approached us in his car and told us that we were just 1 mile away from the largest secret migrant detention facility in Arizona, which is embedded inside of a national park called the Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument.
You turn on Palo Blanco Road, I believe it's called. You go about a mile. It's conveniently hidden. Literally thousands of people, and people from all over the world. What they do is when they come through the wall, they shed any type of ID. So you can find passports, currencies, driver's license, visas from Guinea, from Mauritania, Sierra Leone, Chad,
The
Ghana,
Chads are coming.
Egypt, Thailand, Nepal. It's phenomenal. You see discarded strollers, suitcases, day packs, purses, neck pillows.
Nut pillows for your nuts?
I mean, these aren't the people that were crossing in years past that were just trying to get into California to make a living wage to send back home. This is a different demographic completely. Well, these are the guys bringing in the fentanyl. You know, it used to be the border crossers would get across the border one way or another, and then they had 20, 30, 40 miles to get up, 60 miles to I-8. It was very difficult and arduous. Now, no, the cartel makes it really easy for them. They simply step across the border and walk to the Border Patrol and claim asylum. I'm a pro-immigration person. We need immigration, but not this way. Not the way it's being done now, where no one has any idea of who these people are. It's just totally unsustainable.
What do you think's the right way to do it?
I wish I had an easy solution. I don't know. It seemed to me that Title 42 was working pretty well under a previous administration, which required people to claim asylum upon the first country they hit, rather than having it come right into America first.
So what is Title 42? The order started during the Trump administration. It allowed the government to turn away migrants to slow the spread of COVID-19.
The Trump-era health policy that allows authorities to immediately deport most migrants. When it ends, tens of thousands currently waiting in Mexico can apply for asylum. Authorities say they're preparing for a spike in migrant crossings, upwards of 10,000 per day.
How many people would you estimate are coming through?
But I would estimate certainly more than a couple thousand a day. But if you just run the numbers, with the numbers that we're seeing, if you even say 1% aren't the greatest people with the greatest intent, we're in danger. And it's being done to profit the cartels. Just using my own rudimentary math skills, I think they're making about $1 billion a month smuggling people into the U.S. What they do is they saw cut the bollards in the wall and they pull them back and then funnel people through. And then when they close that bollard, push it back onto where it was previously affixed.
I'm Donald Trump,
can't
and I
see,
approve this
except for,
message.
I mean, there's a tiny little crack where they saw cut it. So, and this happens all along that 12-mile section.
Midway through my interview with this man, I had a shocking revelation. This maybe, just maybe, was the same guy that I interviewed 5 years ago at the raid of Area 51.
What are your thoughts on the aliens, man? They're here. They're here. They're here right now. They're walking among us on two legs, human-like. Oh yeah.
No, that's not
you
the same
plan on
guy.
raiding tonight, sir? Oh, I've already been in. What was in there? They're in there. They're in there. Totally. Yes. Well, anyways, man, thanks for the interview. Good luck. You're a brave soldier. Thank you.
I didn't realize this until after I filmed the interview, but looking back, it actually makes sense. In both encounters, he's on the outskirts of federal land, claiming the government is hiding some crazy shit that he himself just saw.
5 guys in camouflage from head to toe, black masks, with
They
the
don't sound the
camouflage
same.
backpacks running as fast as they could.
Damn, that's a crazy situation. So for us as journalists, if we wanted to get the firsthand scoop of what's going on, you mentioned you felt like a processing center was the best place to check out.
Yes.
And that is over there.
I find it curious why it's hidden. Because logistically, it would seem to me to be much more efficient if they put it right up here on the highway. It seems like it was intentionally put 3/4 of a mile off the road so tax-paying citizens wouldn't see it.
You go in there right now?
Yes.
Can we follow you guys?
Sure.
All right, cool. I'll see you in a second, man.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
All right, so I guess we actually kind of are in the right place to find migrants to speak to. That dude that just pulled up and talked to us, he actually agreed to take us directly to the migrant processing center where everyone's being kept. He said that it's located like in a hidden location, 4 to 5 miles away from the state road that runs through this place. So we're just gonna follow his car. And,
It's not gonna end well.
Hopefully get some,
It's
some
being
footage,
sold out
guys.
to the cartels.
To my surprise, my unbeknownst old friend was not bullshitting about the processing center. In the middle of the Sonoran Desert, hidden behind Border Patrol vehicles and makeshift tents, were hundreds upon hundreds of migrants, all of whom who hopped the US-Mexico border within the past couple hours.
Who are these people?
It was a shocking sight to see. Hundreds upon hundreds of people from all around the world, herded like cattle on the cold desert floor, sitting in silence, awaiting an uncertain future.
Warna utari jauh. Aku kan. Ino ciarut batao. Kabar pelaka gomo.
90% males.
Despite these conditions, spirits are generally high, especially among children, many of who have been walking, hopping trains, hitching rides, and so forth for weeks and even months. Now, they've finally made it to the land of opportunity, a nation allegedly founded upon the principles of liberty and radical individuality, where anyone from any walk of life can make something out of themselves.
I guess they call them detainees. They've been walking on this road. This road runs for 12 miles, 12 or 13 miles. What it does is it parallels our border fence.
In our next episode, Migrant Detention Facility, we'll go undercover and speak with Border Patrol agents and migrants from across the world who are seeking asylum in the United States. We'll also follow a bus full of undocumented migrants and driven by ICE agents who pulled over and detained us after realizing they were being filmed. Like much of our content, this episode is available exclusively on our Patreon, www.patreon.
Nice. Let's watch one Dandy game. We're watching one Dandy game.
Something very small, but adds up a lot.
Oh
throughout
my
the game.
god!
It's just this aura on the storm.
What the pixel and fogged?
Your overload procs plus just this little bit extra damage that you get from Luna Aura at nighttime when you're making moves. It's impactful. This is a pretty cool. This is an aggressive lineup.
Dandy Primal Beast.
I would say Bates. Bates can also respond pretty well in a lot of situations, but their lineup's slow on
How's the
supports,
doggos
is my
doing?
concern. Rubik and Enigma are very strong. The cores are going to have
Like
to
your
do quite
mother.
a bit of early work until the levels come out for these two, and then they can start bringing things back together. What spells they steal or what positions they have.
They took down this storm.
Well,
Then he can play any hero.
I'm looking at Dondo. Dondo's got to have a good game.
Let's have a look, yeah. I mean, he obviously feeling confident. His hero ended up being the first pick at the end of it all in the draft.
And he's not.
What's he got?
And he's not the worst countered, right? Like most of the time, I feel like they did protect him, right? They banned Clock and Shadow Demon, but I feel like most of the time you see a first primal piece, there's going to be like maybe not Venom, but lots of different ways to disrupt his.
Team Tickles. They have Mongolian. And a Pinoy.
I'll see both teams here just sort of checking out the early mid-board position.
And the Mongolians in the chat.
I'm looking forward to this one. Looking forward to see how much aggression we're going to see coming out from the Dire Squad, who are all tagged up as a different name. I love it. We got the 3 Geek Fang boys, we got the Level Up, and then we got LXG.
Yeah, they got like completely different squads, yeah. At least, yeah, it keeps it easy because on the Radiant bait, they are all labeled. Well, actually, no, Mary isn't.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Actually, even Focus.
No,
we've got Level Ups on both sides here.
Nice.
Focus and Laurenov. But indeed, to point out as well, it is indeed Laurenov. Laurenov, I think.
Chinese Australian.
His nickname is Uragi.
Okay.
All right, let's get this one underway. Let's see what we get going off. Standard lanes.
Can Denny beat Pinoy off lane?
Out of the no, I say no strange starting items or anything like that, but Luna's I guess is a little bit.
Seems to be kind of the standard nowadays.
No, that's true. I don't think you ever see that. Because what you normally get sort of like the 2 components of like a Wraith Band or something, or maybe like the
because you got IO
Wand and Branch stat build.
Yeah.
But yeah, going for the Band of Elven Skin.
What
does race have to do with it? It's nationality, first of all. And it's because there's a lot of Pinoys in the chat that I bring it up.
Your IO zooming.
There's a lot of Pinoys in the chat.
So that's kind of cool. I don't know if maybe that's something they talked about or thought about, but I like looking at starting items.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be definitely worth keeping a check on what time Olnet actually does get the treads out then. With sort of just going for the straight rush. So if he does get them out at a super fast timing.
My lane to watch is probably the bottom lane. I think mid, you know, it's exciting, the 1v1 kind of thing, but I think that he should be able to hold his own.
And he's going to stomp middle. He's probably going to solo kill him.
Kind of passive. Bottom is kills. Right, this is where we're going to see either mistakes happen where the techies misses his jump, gets stunned, and gets focused by Eidolons, or they have the burst potential on the side of the Geek. So, let's see where it goes. I think this is a tough
really, man.
I think the harassment is insane. Techies just...
Force versus Focus.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage here, because, I mean, Force will probably commit with the Hoof Stomp, right?
Grr.
Yep, and the other... And the other beautiful thing about this combo now, in the past it was just, you know, Centaur Techies great. They both blow each, they both do tons of damage. Now you go Veil on the Centaur, so it amps all of Techies up.
Oh my god, the damage.
Yeah, focus drops very low.
Big damage trade. How are they doing on the regen in this lane? Mary's got tangos and a couple left on focus. They have a bit to deal with that, but yeah, it's only going to get harder
and
to
the
deal
CS got every single CS so far.
And nicely placed there by Narman. Never mind.
And get the CS as well.
Focus. Just consistently keeping him low. Well, I mean, this could be a lane right where we get some tower diving.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. This is gonna, I'm telling you, this is a lane to watch. This is it's constant kill threat all the time. The new sticky latch radius just always hits. It feels like so.
Level 2 is. I mean, yeah, Mary's got to be careful.
I'm Pinoy from waist down. Nice.
Get in with one of the bombs and then blast off.
Stonebank so far doing excellent up top, that base damage differential versus the Luna. He's getting a couple more last hits here. Just playing that farm a little bit.
Looks like he's going to have the lane pushing into him as well, so.
Oh, bottom, Mary.
I mean, they've got the concoction.
Good damage. Oh my god, he's dying.
Oh, he held on his double edge there.
You think he could have got it
right away? He didn't use it right away. I mean, Enigma's sitting at like 70 HP. I think if he used it at the start, maybe. It's close.
Yes.
I mean, I guess if he used it, he would have died in return to the Alchemist. So maybe. Yeah. I mean, maybe it could have just been a situation indeed where he just didn't realize he could have gone for the kill. But maybe he didn't want to go for the kill because he didn't want to feed the Alchemist a solo kill.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't want to also just kill the heroes, right? You get the Enigma super low and the now can't lane, so yeah, that's always thought for us. Focus. We'll be able to claim that healing Lotus. That's, I mean, pretty necessary down here. He's still getting. He still has 12 last hits, so not too shabby, but constantly under kill threat.
And then there's one in the middle. No one's surprised by that, I think.
You got to be so careful.
Good kill potential in mid as well.
Yeah, if Narman gets a jump in, should be a kill, especially with level 3 hit force holding the point, just in case.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why does the Pino have a slur in his name?
It's gonna be all right. Enough, not quite enough to hold him back. Down bottom, they'll make the attempt.
What is that? What the fuck?
We'll be able to survive through it here.
What does he love? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not bad. They're
surviving
low,
the attempt.
They're surviving it every single time. I thought Focus would have died at least once here so far, so not too shabby. Going for that belt of strength, just a gauntlet taken up, buying raindrops.
Love Cox.
Early move.
Yeah, attempt on mid. Let's see how well this is read by Lorinov. Eidolon's coming in.
Look at that.
Yeah, trying to
that's
snipe
annoying.
But he will still,
like
of course,
that.
get it anyway. Top lane, they'll try and bully Stonebank a bit whilst he's left on.
Roulette is broken. It's 100% win rate right now.
Races. These two heroes aren't going to be right-clicking him down anytime soon.
No, the lane does get a little bit harder for Stonebank now, I'd say, because level 2 aura is online, and I think the treads are now done. So should see. He's
almost nighttime.
Fine, but should see Stonebank get.
The Luna lane is taking over though. Looks pretty annoying to lane
and then
against.
perhaps they have kill threat onto the Tayo. But speak of before that, Stone.
Can you just run her down? Sarkley, thank you.
Back up a Vio, buffing them up.
It's his girlfriend's name.
Item now he does.
Her name is Bitch.
They're gonna make an effort.
He loves his bitch.
Yeah, Norman's ready
Nice.
to jump.
Oh,
That'll do it.
Mongolian and Pino work well together.
Down bottom in terms of just bait, having to be very careful in how they don't feed the kills, and they've been doing very well up until this point. But finally, Tickles, they as a team, they do find that opening, get the first blood.
Let's watch Dondo for the counter ganks pretty soon. I mean, right now he's farming a stack, which is beautiful for him, but look at how low these heroes are getting bottom. This could be some nice counter ganks.
He has no mana or anything, what do you mean?
They're constantly getting low.
Attempt there to set up with a Maleficent.
Dandy is actually getting stopped in the middle. 13 denies, he just got a lot of small creeps.
Nighttime's been hit. Stonebank is a bit scary now top, so they have to play a little
I
bit
hate
more
this Slacks voice clip. I
think
think everybody does.
Especially when Primal Beast is off.
If you want your clip to sell, you just do the most annoying one.
Dandy's still only 5, low enough. He's about to hit that 6, so should have a bit more survivability. He's gone for the Falcon Blade first, so I'm still seeing a bit of variety of builds, but I guess he wants to tank up a little bit here in the mid lane also.
Dandy's got to be careful. I mean, if Lorinov hits the 6, could go for a setup under the tower.
Got Buddy's 6-minute rune.
Lorinov. Has he got enough mana to finish this kill? He should have,
he
right?
should.
I think Stamana's looking pretty dead.
Easy kill.
And Lorinov will grab that one. Very easy pick up there, takes out the Rubik.
Nicely done, and it's on the way to his bounty rune. Would you look at that? Efficiency.
He's going to be able to keep his mana in a pretty good spot.
Did Betty got kick sponsor? Yes.
To find that.
It's very cool.
Narman setting up the warding around this mid lane.
There's
Going for
nobody
Dendy's
ganked
still pretty
Dendy.
tough. He's Primal Beast. He's got quite a bit of HP to go through, but they're going to try it.
There's no way.
In with the lead-in, jump forward, and he tries to charge away, but indeed the jump's there in time, puts a stop to it.
Yikes.
Got a kill here for Tickles around the mid lane, Lorinov.
Oh, they kill bottom meanwhile to support the Alchemist. That's good. Good bait by Dandy.
There from Narman. Perfect connection, but now might lose his rune for it. Look at Stomanen, gets the kill bottom, he's racing.
They dropped both scans on that Dire. They were like, scan, scan. Somebody's coming. And indeed they were. Stomanen.
Ooh, double rune. This all on Dandy actually.
And
Right. So
should be fine to get out. He needed that as well. We're starting to fall low on the levels, Stomanen. After that
Yeah,
death
I mean,
miss.
it's 3-1, but that Wisdom rune
Nice
kind
teamwork
of
by Dandy.
doesn't even things out, but makes things a little bit crisper there. It's just Dandy who's behind now. That whole gold differential is pretty much Dandy having that trouble from that mid rotation now.
Hello. Bottom. Should be fine.
Then is known spot fixer. He did you many games. There is proof. Really? Please provide us proof. That's a big claim, little bro.
Trying to find their way towards the 6. Just taking the 5. Can't really do too much aggressively onto Lorinov. It's not going to be easy for Bait to really set up onto this Storm right now.
You need Stonebank if you want to go for the Storm.
Thinking Dandy 3-2. Maybe he's just as bad.
With his Hunter, with his ulti. So as long as they keep tabs on Stonebank, which they were, the Storm should be safe. So as soon as they see him, they back away a little bit, and they should just be safe to sit back and farm.
see if you can make the...
Definitely explode with farm now. She's got all the space in the world.
There is proof.
Out of this Luna and Alk, who's able to make the most of that.
Yeah, we'll have to see who gets their map pressured more. I feel like for the early game, Bates
Luna might
map
outfarm
get
Alchemist
pressured a little more, so let's see how they react. Because Mary and Stomanen is still kind of low level.
Looks like Lorenoff wants to get involved. Oh no, okay, he's just going to clear the stacks up.
Show the net worth now. One is in net worth. Where is Dundee?
I love the build from the IO. Just straight Soul Ring. No funny business. Just pump up that mana. And they've got the nighttime aura, so 21 extra damage. This Storm, he hits hard. He's hitting for over 100 damage plus those overload procs.
Here's Dundee. Nice.
This is the invis. He's going to have
Keep
to help out.
Oh,
there it is. He's in
he
with the
starts
grab.
with the... Oh, nice. Charge, Dundee.
And that is going to be enough to
Didn't
get
have mana?
out of the range of the silence. See, with the wraparound focus, looking for the concoction, they'll have to let Dakalis go. They'll leave the Eye behind. Dakalis will fall. Stonebank, not quite enough mana to continue diving for more.
Charge
Force must
already.
have just hit the 6 to get that Stampede to save his Storm. That was close.
And he might go down bottom. They're making another move. He's tanky though, so see if they have enough. I don't think so.
Why is Alchemist so blue?
That was a nice play from Dandy. Patience sitting in the invis, grabs the Storm right after the pull, and it's just a 3-man pounding kind of going on. So that could have been devastating there. A good little Centaur ult to escape them. As they'll be still okay now. And Luna gets the time to just sit in the jungle and farm. Well, Alk, he did react a little bit, right? So any time that you spend moving away...
And he gets a haste rune, that's big. And Dundee's net worth is... Well, he's struggling a little bit, but it's a hard lane, I guess.
Typically sort of how the Alk and Luna's timings go against each other when they're both having an even game.
Alk quite a bit faster, but Luna starts to accelerate very quick right afterwards. It's like you're kind of on a timer a little bit as those Alks. But you do hit those timings just a bit faster. Just now, are you going to get that map open for yourself? Relocate's going to start being online. Map pressure's going to start to kick in a little bit more with that aura. But, I mean, so far, Focus,
feels good. I love the sneeze.
They're going to look to try and dive him, but Dendy is here to help out. Further TP's coming in.
Oh.
Focus won't get the stun off in time. The grab's there from Dendy. And with the burst from the Fade Bolt, they'll do it. They'll take down Force. The telekinesis onto Lorenoff. No further lockdown available, though, so Lorenoff can walk away. Bait making good reactions and making sure that Focus is not to be punished under his tower. Keeping their Alk safe.
It's all about that Alchemist. Really nice moves. Again, Dendy, Hasterin this time around. He's, his farm is suffering a little bit because of his movements on the Primal Beast, but, hey, if you're protecting your Alchemist, he's going to have his Radiant stun, and then you've got your timing to fight around it, so...
They're bringing 4 heroes down bottom once again. Tickles that they really want to put the pressure in onto this tower and onto this area that the Alk has been having to himself for quite a while now. Focus.
Google the net worth.
I'm wondering
He's
if
been
the getting involved earlier.
Rotating a lot, carrying his team. He knows Alchemist is the carry.
Pretty much done. All right, here comes the rotation. Bait making the move. Mary, smoke gets broken.
Then he's going to try and start this.
Good rotation by Dendy, good dodge to stun.
They've got good stun control there with the telekinesis Reload. And the concoction. They try and take him out, but it's not in time. As Bait, they get the kill. Should be able to get this IO as well. And they're able to sort of secure any sort of tether way out. Narman and Lorenoff trying to hover about, but Dendy's in with the ult. They've got the control. Take down to Carlos.
He actually gets a pretty nice steal. He's got the hoof stomp, so...
You're flaming down his net worth. He's climbing.
The Storm is going to be important. A 2k lead now for Bait, playing really nicely defensively around their Alchemist. Now they have someone fully deployed. Radiance is done, and the supports are there for the levels.
I think.
Oh, the levels are there for the supports, sorry.
They need to have a proper name. It's really cringe when you have a name like that.
Tried to bring the numbers down bottom, but neither times really worked out for them.
No. And Stonebank, he showed what build he's going for, so...
Dandy,
I don't know about bit different, but it's a Mage Slayer build on a Night Stalker, so not something that, obviously we used to see by any means. He's tanky. That front line is going to be, perhaps, a bit difficult to get through.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Lorenoff. He really wants to go again down bottom. Let's see if they get away with
black
this.
hole! The black hole!
Enigma Mary stepping up. He's got the black hole. He'll drop it. Locks down Lorenoff. Lorenoff, he's gone. the rest of Tickles, they've got to run. Stonebank. And with the ult chasing out Narman, he's in on top of them with the silence and the slow. The Stampede is there.
Yeah, outrun a Night Stalker.
It's going to be back up in a second. Finishes off the job. Bait.
And
two of them. And indeed, Io also not.
Dendy's not washed up.
Once again, this area of the map not proven to be a good place for Tickles to head towards, but they're trying it over and over again. It's not working out for them. Bait, they're getting everything from this.
They're owning. It seems like they just know that this play is going to happen. It's like they know these 4 or 5 heroes are coming. Mary makes it look easy. He's like, oh, I black hole. You have no way to cancel it. No one has the distance stun.
He's even solo carrying this.
Yeah, this is slowing down Tickle's game significantly.
I think it's still viable. Yes, very much so.
It should be fine, but still a bit of damage to be done into Lorinov.
He wants to get some kills, but every single time there's just a force right next to him. If he goes up that hill, he could just die. Going from a different angle now.
I mean, they're once again coming down. I think last time they had the 4, this time they've sort of got the full 5.
All right, they're bringing Luna. They're like, we need more. And Luna does provide quite a bit more. Now Black Hole is down as well, too, so it looks like this one, Bait's going to give up. But man, they've gotten so much out of the map here just playing on that defensive route. Luna's still keeping up though, right? 600 behind that Alchemist. Still very, very good farm. Level 12 as well on her. A bit ahead of the Alchemist on levels.
Quick stack.
Supports now on Bait. They're just a bit more farm now than their counterparts, and they've got some pretty good spells to steal. Very good defensive positioning too. They're always just, I feel like they're sitting behind their cores perfectly. Shamanin's sitting behind Stonebank. Mary's just sitting behind Dendy at all times waiting for counter ganks. And so far that's kind of been the name of the game for them.
What's Dendy buying? Shiva.
Pretty much consistently keeping Dakalis with Lorinov just in case Bait do try and set up anything on him, but yeah, it looks like Bait are indeed just happy to play on the reactive right now.
50-minute radiance. I usually get 9 minutes radiance when I play Alchemist.
Focus is getting, and happy with the knowledge that if Tickles do try and come running at them. Last few times, Bait have really managed to respond in a very nice manner.
Yeah, it's gone perfectly. They know Lornov's the one who's just the only one who can jump in, right? I think now maybe Tickles is waiting till that blink is done for Centaur, because their initiation just 2 times in a row it's been broken where Storm just, you know, jumps and almost dies or does die. Come on in, cute little lift. But yeah, Force, he's about to have Blink Dagger, so perhaps we're going to see them look for another fight after that's finished up. But yeah, 4K lead now for Bait. Just off this little bit of downtime.
Radiant are scanning.
Blink now finished up for Alchemist too. He is definitely quite scary. I like that he went this route too.
Yeah, when he's got the BKB, I mean, I think, you know, that's when we'll really see Bait themselves start to just go barreling down the lanes at Tickles. They're going to jump in aggressive and force Tickles into these fights. A situation of the game where Tickles are still kind of trying to play a bit of a recovery game after a rough start. Jump into the mid. They've got the lockdown. Has it enough damage? Maybe the relocate that does bail him out of there.
They can black roll it. Fuck it.
It's close. You know, at this point, if there's not a relocate, he's dead every time.
They see him tipping top, so they know he's alone now.
They like almost saw him. Look at that ward. I feel like it was like just on the edge of seeing the eye. That would have been very close for them to even stop it, but either way, they get a kill. And immediately swinging toward top, while also Stonebank throwing the scan bottom. He knows that they're set up for a gank here. Well, they know exactly.
They're bringing in TPs. Okay. Whoop. Force tries to jump, but yeah, Stonebank.
Oh, Danny, watch out!
With the silence, Narman tries.
Oh, he doesn't care. What the fuck? Holy shit!
Daily admin. Dendy's too tanky. Yep. Gets the kill. Heads over to help them to take out Force.
That wasn't even close.
No, it really wasn't.
Daily
It definitely feels like they're kind of running out of options. There's multiple moves now that just have not been working out here for Tickles against Bait.
All their aggressive plays have actually hurt them more than helped them. Every single time, it's just been answered perfectly from Bait, up to 6K. And it's been exactly what was at least toward the end, what Bait was doing, just sitting behind each other, right? They're just playing defensively, and it's working beautifully. Glimmer finished up for Stomanin.
Glimmer's farming is fine.
Drums finished up for Mary, going for Vlad's. They're hitting some very,
Then they will throw.
And Stomanin is terrifying now at this point. Or, sorry, Stonebank is terrifying at this point now. Blink and the Mage Slayer level 13. This Storm in almost every situation could just die if he tries to go for him. Or just do no damage.
We're looking for focus.
Almost BKB, and we can start running them over.
Be a big one.
Should be able to burst him. He gets the rage off.
Any helpers?
Burst is there. They get the kill.
Killer Rubik, I help.
Go for more, but
Or is he?
They have turned up and they're ready to turn.
Dendy!
Crashing across to run over to Carlis. There's now Tickles, but they've got to start to fall back a little bit. It's Dendy pushing
The
forward.
Silver Dragon.
Tickles on the retreat. That should be everything said and done. The rest of them will get out of there. So not a bad trade for Tickles. They do get that Alchemist kill. They only lose the Aya.
Best situation that's happened to them all game, to be honest, right? Getting that kill set up, forcing Heroes top. Because now that next fight, it could be very complicated for them unless they get the chain stun and kill Heroes. The BKBs are coming out already, Owen. Dendy's pretty much got his done. Stonebank's got his at least one component, and the Alchemist pretty much has his done too. This next fight's going to be so complicated for the side of Tickles.
We'll keep pressure up now. Into the Roche pit.
New
Not gonna be
badge
any sort of
tog.
contest here from Team Tickles. They're
Your mother.
not in the area at all. Focusing
New
on
badge. The badges are really cool.
Items out next. I mean, we're looking towards the Kaya Sanj on Laurenov, just trying to beef up and survive through these jumps and silences.
It's a great reason to subscribe for a long time.
A fair bit of away from his.
Isn't it like
BKB.
34?
It's gonna take him
What
a
about
fair
you?
bit of time. Same thing said for Force. This Roche will be theirs, and Bait definitely having the chance to push down some tier 2s. Get a lot done with this Aegis.
Yeah, next upcoming fights are going to be very complicated. Centaur is at this point now very fragile, and if you go in,
You play
once,
video games when you're
probably
about 20, you're
can't do what you want to
cringe.
do with this lineup now at this point when you're behind is
Me, I do
jump,
it for
kill somebody,
work, so it's not the
reset, go
same.
again. If
You-
you jump in, you're committed now.
you're
versus
cringe.
this lineup on Bait. So playing to the DD or playing into those BKBs, yeah, things are going to be complicated for your supports to have much impact now, especially that techies. See if Luna can do it, but things are starting to get more and more complicated, it feels like, for her.
Really needs that BKB.
Yeah.
So, Bait, they will start to split up again, so not immediate action on the push. So they can settle for the Tormentor first.
Mary, careful.
I play video games to escape from reality. This is your reality crapper.
And Mary will get it. That's probably one of the better ones, to be honest with you. Really like that one, this game.
He's right. There's no escape from my
Are you
life.
the same streamer that played Baldur's Gate 3 off work yesterday?
Yeah, that extra.
No, I didn't actually. I went out clubbing and went out hiking
It helps.
with my
And it
girlfriends.
helps you can split push too. You can just pop stun on waves on the side stuff too. This is a cool one. Pretty sure. So BKB done for Dondo, BKB almost done for Stonebank, and BKB done for Focus. Timings are hit. Might have to kind of stall and play the map here on the side of Team Tickles and just kind of wait until that Aegis goes down and maybe look to force some BKBs or something. Or just try to catch heroes that are split up off the side before they can get those BKBs off. But difficult to do so. But they do have to pick up off on their lineup. So as long as they can get the catch, they still can kill some of these heroes. I'm just surprised if Luna's keeping up. So, he's been left alone, right? But keeping up with an Alchemist who's absolute free farm, he's only 1,600 behind. That's pretty good.
Down bottom. They're trying for the jump on Mary. They will get him.
Kind of, okay.
Stonebank's trying to chase out Force, but Force is already out with the Stampede. They will, of course, leave and lose Nama here on the behind.
He does a lot of damage.
He does a lot of damage.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, anyway, so they do actually get both of those kills.
Both of those.
Unfortunately for Tickles, back to making moves that Bait are able to punish and come out on top of. 2 for 1, they only lose their Mary Enigma. It's a fair trade completely there for Bait. They love it.
Yeah.
BKB's going to be pretty much out for Stonebank after that.
I feel like he's gonna be that big difference maker. Like, yeah, they have the advantage right now. But Luna's still farming, so there's still that chance of like the Luna versus Alk. I think Stonebank's gonna be that like secondary big carry. He is getting so much done on this map. He's so farmed. Full BKB is done too. That is death for your supports. Your supports can't get away from him. Even the Storm has issues, so having a phenomenal game on this Night Stalker. Kind of all of Bait is having an excellent game so far. Dendy, who sacrificed his game a little bit to protect his Alchemist, is neck and neck with the Storm.
He sacrificed intentionally. He is currently single. He's not dating anyone. We don't have much information about his past relationship.
Getting all this farm, keeping up.
He's no children. What database is this? It's clearly false. False information.
Yeah, 1 minute and a half on the Aegis left. I mean, when that comes to an end, and on the side Tickles, they'll have that BKB done probably on Luna. So they could try once again to sort of group up as 5 around the Luna, see if that starts to make a bit of a difference in these fights.
They'll have double BKBs, I think, right? Yeah, Luna and Storm should have it finished. Centaur's still going to be a bit poor, but...
Shame.
Up top, the jump. Lornoff.
And the silence. Stonebank was able to TP over and be there just in time to provide enough damage to take Lornoff out before that relocate comes in.
I have 3 girlfriends right now. I'm still deciding which one to pick.
Certainly going to mean that he goes down
marry.
As well. Really quick moves and nice TP there from Stonebank. Made sure he was there just in time as required to keep these kills coming in for bait. 16 to 5.
Just use it.
Drop the black hole for this one. Lockdown force. No chance of a stampede out of this. As they pick up the third kill. Stonebank dominating. Bait continuing to rule the map.
Just one step ahead, as it's been all game. Feels like they're always just that one little bit ahead of movements. Again, they get the catch onto Lornoff. This is it's only been 2 times, but it feels like those 2 times are so impactful.
Push out. I believe that's the full AC coming out from Focus. Bait, they've hit a really strong point of the game 18. Right now.
Yeah, Enigma with Vlad's also top. IO porting in, Focus in the area.
It's the Aegis timing, but I don't think Bait are going to care too much. They're still going to feel as strong as ever here with the lead that they have.
Yeah, and Luna, a BKB is online. Let's see if she can make the difference. So far, it's been Bait 90% of this game. She's still keeping up in farm, but is it actually going to make any type of difference in the big fight? We'll have to see. I mean, Bait are just killers right now. Look at Stonebank's positioning. They seem to have an idea. They were pinging out where the storm was, but just gonna commit for tower.
Well, they're on the hunt team, Tickles, but not
Chat is still stun locked about the pasta.
Like
I destroyed their arguments, presented the evidence. They still can't drop it, even if we're proven with evidence to be wrong. It's just stun locked. Chat actually stun locked.
They're durable.
Cringe.
Gonna be the issue for the Luna is getting through these tanky front lines. Alk, this Primal Beast, this Night Stalker.
Fortification comes out here from both sides.
Kitty, they're gonna lose. Luna's gonna get strong very soon.
Gonna have to get back for the defense here, almost certainly force.
Ding dang, they have no black hole.
Limmer's out on a focus, he's able to get the BKB off and he walks
Wow,
away.
what a Luna ult.
Clips was popped for this. Bait, they're able to kite it out. We're seeing the attempts here from Team Tickles to continue to chase and punish the BKB comes to an end. Lornoff is in with his own BKB. They'll go for Mary.
Mary's down.
They'll take Mary down, but there's a stolen stampede here, which does actually allow Focus to get far enough away, allows him to blink out, and I think with that, he's actually going to be safe on this. So, Stonebank in there.
Flanking. Is he looking
I don't think he can go back in, can he? There's 4 of them.
I don't think so.
5 of them, sorry, yeah. I mean, maybe if they start to split.
Oh, maybe if the techies... Yeah, he can
go for Narman.
Ah, little boy.
And he will get that, so Stonebank able to get back in and get the kill. Can he actually get out? Yeah, he's got BKB still. And he also has TP, so BKB, TP out.
It's ending.
Nah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's perfectly fine. He is out of there. So again, Bait,
Soccer,
they come out on top. And
I mean, I'm calling, then they loses, even though they're winning. Because I'm a Giga Chat.
Allowing Focus to get out alive.
That was the moment for Team Tickles to kind of come back in everything. That stampede may have actually just saved everything. Because if Alk dies there, that's where the pinata, that's the pinata kind of explodes. If Luna gets the kill, things could quickly start shifting. Great steal. They do get away.
Then it's very good though. That is safe to say. But his team not so much.
That was not the BKB used by Luna, but BKB used by Storm at least, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Full bash round now for Focus. Gets his next time done after that.
And a full Shivas for Dendi. Really, really good this game versus that IO.
Alchemist
Incredibly
Bulldog.
tanky now.
Sudorut.
As if he wasn't already, but even more so.
It's Alchemist.
And a really big item also picked up for Focus, besides just item, no, neutral item, right? So he had the Light Collector, which is, I think...
You can't look at the hero name and tell me it's not supposed to be called
but he now has
Alchemist.
That, which is insane, especially versus this lineup of stuns. Honda finished up for Luna now, too. The burst, if they can get some good angles, like this Luna is still scary. Some of these squishier heroes will just detonate. This Enigma in particular, this Rubik. Last fight, Mary had to be a little bit more careful with his position. He died to like 2 hits.
Google it. What are you fucking retarded? Nah, that's a sheep take.
Is the Kanda
I can't take sheep. That's the thing that triggers me the most.
Is it the build, or do you think?
Try to give me the lecture here. Hold up.
Hold on, they're going to start.
Blackwell is available.
They're going to go straight in for Dendy. Dendy's able to pot the BKB, keep his distance.
Oh no,
Mary
long
does
fight.
have the threat of the black hole.
Stolen Eclipse.
Oh, and focus. He's back in, and they get the jumping on top.
Stolen Eclipse.
Ah, GG.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, it goes down. Dendy's in with the grab on towards Lorinov. Lorinov did have the BKB off. He's able to get just back towards the fountain in time. Nearly ends up ticking out. But that's the 2 of them bullied back. Own it, of course, did spend up. I believe to finish that counter, he's got no buyback. So that's the full racks gone. Bait continuing to really crush them in. Now 13k lead and a set of racks.
Too much damage. Even BKB just gets shredded in seconds. They all hit so hard here on Bait already. Stolen Eclipse, I don't think it actually ended up clipping too much. I think maybe 2 or 3 of the
you can call it.
That Luna before BKB. Anything matters though. They do get the kill.
English is phonetically inconsistent due to its complex history and influences from various languages. The English language has evolved over time, incorporating words and sounds from different languages to families such as Germanic, Latin, French, and Swedish.
That's impressive stuff here from Bait. I did not expect them to be looking this like
That's looking really
this
nice,
coordinated.
yeah.
I mean, yes, they've been playing together for a while, but coordinated. Like Dendy just playing very sacrificial, sitting behind his team, not dying much while playing sacrificial, ensuring that his Alk has a good game because of those moves early.
No, it's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, the sort of the way they started and ended the draft has just ended up being perfect, right? The fact that they got that Primal Beast and first pick, and it ends up being a good enough game for Dendy to be able to take it mid and crush with it and get that last pick for Stonebank. Yeah, the Night Stalker's been flawless 604 and has really just provided them everything that they've needed to catch some of these heroes like the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, Stonebank's been they've all been doing their jumps pretty much perfectly. Big fight. See how it kicks off here. Still, a BKB is I think it's coming on the courier for focus. Yeah, it's coming on the courier for the Centaur. Okay.
Is it Farosh?
See how the clash goes. Wards up.
For the high ground here, Tickles, and be able to quickly take the warding out.
You get the vision advantage. Then it's Manly.
On it, trying to hold his position, hide in the pit.
Okay, that's the ulti.
Action is coming.
Yeah, they're going to go for. See if they can burst through force first. He's able to get the BKB off the tethers there.
Okay, Den is dying. The stun. What the hell?
That's a concoction coming crashing down onto wall.
Oh, he pulls him out of the black hole.
Doesn't really catch
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They kill the Luna off instantly anyway. Lorinov has to BKB TP out. They have to just run. The Stonebank, he's not going to get that option of force. He's in on top with the silence and the stuns of the slows.
A little too farmed, I guess.
Kill. As once again, Bait is proving that in these 5v5 situations, it's pretty much proving impossible for Tickles to try and take a team fight.
They just isolate the Luna. You can look at the damage breakdown on the fight recap, and it kind of tells the tale of like this fight. Luna can't get BKB.
Manly officially not washed up.
I thought they did have a bit of a window sort of when they dropped to half HP, but maybe they didn't. They didn't get to press it.
I mean, Storm and Centaur didn't get to do anything in the fight. Lorinov did like 2 zips, did 1,000 damage, and then had to dip out of the fight. Centaur got just focused and silenced as well too. It was just a full disengage really from Tickles. It's again and again great fights being taken from Bait to isolate this Luna. Up top. That's a pick.
It's getting a bit out of control now.
Yeah, then the haters on fucking Suicide Watch.
It really is. I mean, Bait, they
haters.
Definitely
So many haters everywhere, though.
Look to jump the high grounds. Obviously, still tier 2s to deal with in both the mid and the bottom lane. But with the amount of time they've got on the Sages, 4 minutes, they can get a lot done. It's looking pretty scary here for Tickles.
Scary for them to kind of go anywhere outside the map. It's like the Luna.
I have haters. I have lots of haters.
Anybody who goes
they hate us because they ain't us.
All lanes pushing in. Blink now finished up on Mary. He's already landed, like, honestly, the perfect black hole. Like, let's say perfect.
Yeah,
one man
I mean, because in that last fight, did he actually get Luna on the edge, or did he?
I think it was on the outside.
You think it was outside? I don't think he got anything in that last one, right?
No, I don't think so. But this is gonna, yeah, this will seal the deal, right? He's got the zoning from his 3 tanky cores to always give him space to set up for it, so. And a shield rune on Dandy. Even tankier.
So I'll relax.
The mines being set up in the base, however, they do not have a tiny or a pudge or anything along these lines or a magnet.
Yeah, I mean, at the least, you know, maybe they can hope for Mary kind of blinking in, going for a deep black hole, and suddenly getting completely blown up on these surprise mines. I'm sure Bait's going to be aware that this is being set up, and we'll be careful how they jump the high ground. Or at the least send some of the beefier boys in first, get Dendy in there.
Yeah, they're being cautious. Smoke. Looking for some type of angle. They'll reveal themselves though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I won't be getting anything there. Have to fall back to the base. Start to deal with the fact that the tier 4s are taking a bit of a beating now by the creeps. And the tier 2's now taken by Bait. They've got multiple options of ways they want to approach this high ground. 2 minutes on the Aegis left. Who's this first Ags going to? That Focus.
That's what I was thinking as well too.
Probably. Probably Stonebank.
I'm thinking Stonebank as well too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm a linguist, and guys, Bulldog is right. If a child still developing their native language would see alchemist, they may pronounce it like Donger does. Maybe Budok is just stuck in that phase of overgeneralization. Okay.
Like the storm and stuff really heavily.
I pronounced it properly.
Maybe just give it to dude, give it to Rubik. He's been getting some great steals, you know.
I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. The push commences. Can they stop the push?
If you say alchemist
here we go.
one more time,
they're going to try and burst focus. They'll do it the one. Stonebank is in with the jump. Over towards Lorinov. Lorinov gets the BKB off. He'll get away. Round 2 here. Quick blink out from focus.
It's alchemist. No. It's alchemist.
If there was like ravages and stuff like that, then I would be like, yeah, I'll give it a Rubik. But there's like eclipse and stuff.
You see, languages are made up and they're inconsistent. Sometimes they made mistakes.
Crazy.
Nah, not like game breaking.
And that's a mistake. Alchemist is a mistake. It's
alright, poke, get the tower, getting some damage onto the range racks, reset, look to close off the map. Maybe wait to
it's a mistake they made.
They are hunting.
Made it inconsistent.
On the prowl. The burst potential, you can see, there's definitely still there. At least a bit there from Team Tickles if someone's not careful how they walk up the high ground. That's all. I
Let's
feel
have
like
a
that's
look.
gonna be the power that we see for
nothing's happening.
A while with the
Let's have a look here. Where's with
like
CH?
How much amp that you're putting onto these heroes just get
Beach. Couch.
Even if you're not able to
bench.
win a game or something like that, you
stretch.
Target still.
Pitch. Catch.
Almost done for Luna.
Patch. Reach. Reach. March. Beach. Catch. Crutches.
Definitely being cautious.
Grant. Isle. Alchemist. You're welcome. You see, there was an inconsistency with some words.
Yeah, I
but
guess
it's pronounced alchemist. You're welcome. Hopefully that clarifies it. It's
but not getting weaker by any means, right? So I guess maybe
anatomy.
It's easier. It's safer to
anatomy.
They're just like, guys, we're getting so strong. Yeah, Stonebank's probably like,
hopefully everyone understands the complexity
I have so many items
of
to
it now.
Get. I have my talents to still get. Like, they still are scaling very hard on this lineup. So. Not really a rush.
Stonebank with the smoke.
Oh, look at Dandy and Stonebank. Oh my God, Lorinov.
Uh-oh. How's this game not over?
Sorry.
I think it's going to be okay. I tell you what as well, we're seeing the Eidolons come in. Mary's able to finish off the range racks.
Nice. And he can start taking out some of these mines. He can just send some suicidal Eidolons. Have you tried New Enigma? Probably not, right?
No, where you sort of just spawning the Eidolons out of nowhere.
Yeah, it feels nice. I've been seeing it more as.
What about Chaos Knight?
Chaos can be spelled as K as well. This is chat. I've been told this, therefore I just believe it, because I sheep. I find 5% of words with CH.
Children do manage to overcome these things very early on in their development. It is
up.
okay to struggle, guys. Make sure to help Bulldog in this trying time.
You know, the reaction.
He's right.
This is one of the poorer games I feel like I've seen from him. On his Centaur, this game in particular.
95% of words with CH is pronounced ch. I find a few examples of it's pronounced with K. I smart. Oh, you're still stupid.
Nice, so fast, yeah.
You're still stupid. I'm sorry.
Fortification.
Okay.
I want to go to
That's a glyph forest.
Kaina. Anybody here from Kaina?
They're back in. They're gonna jump me out.
Oh my god. I was right with my prediction. They're gonna win.
The barracks, but they're actually able to punish him heavily for that one. They get the kill.
It's a long zip. Low mana.
Cat is being so weird today.
Yeah. Oh, Eidolon's trying to finish off the job, but backdoor kicked in.
Cat being really stupid.
Yeah, gotta respect the burst, the Conda, the techies. You know, these it adds up very quickly. Do they not have? I mean, they have a Lotus Orb and a Glimmer, no Force Staff, and they don't have the Rubik Shard, I guess, either for the lift throwback. So he just gets full focus.
Cat actually stun locked.
Maybe
Cringe.
so you can stop the chain. Because what happens there is, when you're playing versus techies, it's just the chain, right? He just like chain combos you with like all the chain stun with the blast off and all the techies mines and everything like that. So just need one way to kind of.
So sometimes you just gotta say these words, and I know it's hard. I say it when it's true for me.
Pickles?
I'm wrong.
Some room to go out on the map.
Just say it, Chad. It's okay.
Signs of life.
We won't think less of you.
18K deficit. The damage is still there for the Luna.
Just say it. It's okay. We won't blame you.
I do debate sort of say we'll hold on for the next Roche. I guess it's going to be up pretty soon. So yeah, 5 seconds. So imagine we'll see Bait try and go for the next Roche once again.
Oh, if they walk into it right now, I think they can get it. They have the DD on the Luna. It's going to die in seconds. I think that Bait will be able to. Oh, I don't know. It's a tough call to make.
Ona's backing away. Oh no, he's not. Yeah. He's doing a bit of shopping. He's coming out. He's coming back over. He's got his next item. Then he's got a full satanic. Yeah, Bait need to get over. They can't. You know, losing this Aegis to Tickles. That's going to give Tickles a really sort of new bit of wind under their wings and start to give them a real solid chance in this game.
They're charging in for the
Amplify
fight.
damage.
Luna's hitting hard.
Oh no, they're actually going to lose. Here it is.
So he gets the jump first. Stone Bank.
Bombs to scout.
War smoke dispelled. Focus. I mean, they're going to find him. They're going to go straight on towards Focus. Focus is able to get up to the high ground.
Okay, break initiation.
Jump to the side. Dendy and Stonebank, they delete the techies. Take out.
He's got buyback though.
He gets back in with the jump on a Focus.
He's buyback.
Oh! He's in, but immediately great tip from Lorinoff. Zips across the black hole, and with the pull, he's able to get
Luna too strong. GG.
Dendy, Stonebank, and Demand, and I don't know if they've got enough fire left in the tank to keep this fight going. They've got to retreat. Dendy's trying to run, but Own It forces Lorinoff chase him out. As Team Tickles, they'll take this fight.
Bait. Force showed himself. They don't have buyback on him. DD Luna rips him to shreds, and a gorgeous play fly.
Yeah.
Zip through the Enigma, get
really
the pull
nice.
on Black Hole to cancel, and now they get a Roche. Uh-oh. That's all they needed.
This is quite the concern here for Bait. They had a lot of momentum. They had a lot of a lead this game. The numbers are still there, 14K, but that starts to fall away pretty quickly. And the closer it gets towards even, I mean, you are the team of the Alchemists, so you don't want to be at an even net worth.
No.
Tickle start to slam this down. This is going to be a tough one for Bait to really get a hold of once again after losing their grip on this game.
Like, how could you ask for a better timing there, right? The Luna gets Aviana Feather. He finishes Satanic, finds a DD. Right? Like
Damienzi0B asked me. The word alchemy comes from Old French alchemy, alchemy, used in medieval Latin as alchimia. This name was itself adopted from the Arabic word alchemia, alchimia. The Arabic alchemia, in turn, was a borrowing of the late Greek term chemia chemia, also spelled humia chemia and chemia. Alchemy, the medieval forerunner to modern chemistry, is a term steeped in a rich tapestry of linguistic evolution. Its etymological journey begins in the crucible of late Greek terminology, travels through the alembic of Arabic linguistic tradition, and finally distills into the Old French, before reaching the scientific lexicon of today. It represents humanity's ceaseless quest to transform the base into the precious, both materially and intellectually.
They also get another Aviana feather, and Ducalis. Shiva's is done for
Look at this.
Go on.
Own it. He's going hard here. He's getting the rapier.
Is he doing it? Oh,
he
baby,
is.
let's go.
He's going to have it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, they're all in. Aegis, rapier. They're ready to close this up. They're really ready to close this up. If this fight goes wrong for Bait, it will be game over. This Luna's destroying your base.
It's already over. I called the Luna's going to outcarry.
Rapier, they need to react. Maybe.
How long to black hole? 10 seconds.
Tower's going to drop fast, and then the buildings drop even faster.
This is a tough call to make it for Bait. They've got to do something.
BKB is up on Mary. So, let's see the angle of the Enigma. Buildings are dying.
Oh, they're going to jump. Mary's, oh, he just dies immediately. He just immediately dies to the damage of the Lunar. He doesn't get anything off other than the Midnight Pulse. Then he's going to go crashing forward over towards Own It, but he can't. He can't kill this Lunar. I mean, there's 2 dead. Own It. He's just ready to head up to the tier 4s.
They're doing it.
They've got to buy back. They've got to do something to stop this. There's no buyback on the Enigma. There's no black hole for 40 seconds. Own It's closing it up. He's got the Eclipse. Then he comes in, focuses well. They're trying to kill this Lunar. There's the grab. They'll get him once. Can they get him again? Round 2 here, but there's only 2 of them left
poor
on
Dandy.
Bait.
Well, he is
Either
washed
hit the
up,
edge of the game's
I guess.
over. GG is called. Tickles will take this game 1. I mean, clutch stuff there at the end. Great stuff from Own It. Had a very sort of, uninteresting mid-game. I think it sort of like 2-2 and 3 from the majority of that one or something. And then just at the end, the calls and timings with his items really came together, and he just closed the game up.
I mean, what more could you ask for from your carry player? You guys are dying.
You want the win.
You're like 1-7 on Centaur, 0-9 on Io, and then your Luna just says, "Guys, don't worry, I got this." He's farming. He was keeping up with the Alchemist the whole game. That was the biggest thing that we did keep talking about. But
cheese.
Holy crap! How the stars align. A DD
cheese. Cut the cheese into slices. Cut the cheese into slices. Children. The children start school on Monday. The children start school on Monday. Change. I need to change into some dry clothes.
Are you following along? We're having an educational stream.
I need to change into some dry clothes.
Man, was I using mine wrong?
Teach. Can you teach me how to swim? Can you teach me how to
Cut
swim?
the bullshit.
Would you like a bacon sandwich, sir?
Catch. Can you catch the ball?
Yes.
Can you catch the ball? Chain. She had a gold chain around her neck. She had a gold chain around her neck.
Around her neck, okay.
Touch.
Oh, I thought it was tuck. My bad.
Don't touch the door. The paint is wet.
We have a test after this.
Don't touch the door. The paint is wet. Chips.
I'm not
chips.
asking you for a large financial contribution.
I had
But
fish
a
and
sub is
chips
$5.
in a cafe. I had fish and chips in a cafe.
And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10.
They sat on a park bench.
Ah.
They sat on a park bench.
Bank.
Chew.
Go on. He's not gonna have one. Wrench. Yes.
Chase.
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 Inch.
Of rain. Inch. Choke. Don't eat so quickly or you'll choke. Don't eat so quickly or you'll choke. Pinch. Pinch. He put a pinch of salt on his food. He put a pinch of salt on in the